I don't know. It's just giving that loading. It has decided to work for us today.
Oh my goodness. Is it on?
Yes, we are live. Fantastic. It's working. Let's see. It hasn't shown up on YouTube yet, but I'm sure it will in a second. Let me refresh.
I just refreshed.
No, it's still not up there. There's always such a delay between StreamYard and YouTube. Now it's working okay. I see people in the chat. Let's see. We have Check Stacker and Philip B, Fisherman Owen, and Snakebite was in here. Yep, there he is. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? How are you, Tilly?
I'm good. How are you, Mr.
I'm doing pretty good. Just getting through another day. Still trying to figure out why StreamYard won't stream me in 1080p, even though I pay for it.
Well, I don't know if they're still here, but Philip B. Check. Hi. Anybody watching? Hello. All right. So, what are those all in buffaloes?
Yeah, those are all some of those little 10th ounce buffalo. See, in StreamYard, it's clear as a bell, but on the YouTube feed, it is not. It's blurry as all get out.
Philip. Hello, SBA fan. I never say fan. I don't know why I started now. Hi, SBA.
There's good old Serpent.
Serpent Silver.
SBA Zach Hex. Hey, what's going on?
Well,
Serpent.
Zach Hex.
I have to verify something before I say anything. Yes, hi. Serpent Silver had himself. Are you okay, Serpent? Are you okay with me mentioning what happened yesterday? The goodie that happened for you yesterday? SBA fan is always awesome. He's always talking about some pretty cool little pieces. Serpent, there you go. Serpent Silver. I'm not sure if you know. I'm sure you do. You know who Jersey Silver Stacker is?
I am familiar with the name. I don't.
He's one of the channels that does the little races. He does the races all the time.
I think I've attended one.
He just did a pretty big race yesterday, and the Serpent Silver won, and it was 9 slab coins and a premium coin. It's a crazy big win. Congratulations, Serpent.
Wait, did you say 9?
9 total. I think it was 8 slab coins and one colorized kookaberried. You know the Zombuck kookaberried?
Wow.
It was 7. It was either 7 or 8 slabbed MS-70 Eagles, 1 2016 Kookaburra MS-70, and then it was the colorized premium kookaberried. What a crazy big win. What's going on, Big Blind?
That's a nice win.
Yeah, I tried to get in on it, but I lost.
I don't know. Was it just like a hashtag wheel type of thing, or did you have to jump through hoops?
No, it's the duck race kind of thing, but he was doing it with little emoji guys.
I don't. Duck races and I don't get along very well.
I try to stay away from them, but every now and then I'll see that there's a really cool piece there. Like that's how I got this angel wing right here. I won it from one of his races. And,
yeah.
But most of the time I have to stay away because I can get carried away.
I don't do races very often. I'll go in the chat and chat. I'll support here or there.
Yeah.
But I try not to because that can add up fast. I mean, it's awesome when you win. It's just not usually something I make a habit of doing.
Serpent, do you want me to mention why you actually got into the race? This right here just tells you that there are some absolutely crazy, amazing people that are all about reaching out for others. And I'd have to say that Serpent's one of them people.
I'm not understanding.
Well, everybody knows me and my obsession with kookaburras.
Okay.
he only got into that race to try and win to give me the Kookaburra. Chuck Stacks, what's up, man?
The zombie one?
No, the 2016, but we're also going to work out a trade. I'm going to do a little pour for him. I'm going to do a silver pour for him to trade for the Kookaburra.
That's cool. Very nice of you, Serpent Silver.
There you go, Chuck Stacks. There it is, man.
Hi, Chuck.
I'm sure it's not going to be very pretty on the stream.
OC Hillbilly 210. Hello. Chuck, welcome back. Yeah, it came out. That's smooth.
Yeah, this I used my belt sander and got it down smooth. It went all the way to 1,000 grit, and it came out nice, really, really nice. Yep. And this is the piece that I'm going to give to Chuck. I love this textured finish like this. I'm going to do some more of these. Jeff Crumpler, what's going on, brother?
I'm just taking a sip of coffee. Hi, Jeff. T-Bird.
T-Bird Stacking. I want to say thank you. I just got a notification that you recently rejoined the channel, because I know you had won a membership and it says that you'd rejoined. It's really, really appreciated. I thank you so much.
Ooh, a man is told. Matt Adams. Hi, Gary Scott. Okay. A man is told the local bank. Wait a minute. I feel like this is a repeat. You can pull it fast. You can't pull it fast without me. A for effort. AMTV, hello.
AMTV is crushing through my channel. He, in the last like 4 or 5 days, he's probably watched 20 of my videos.
Says, are you going to do a silver? I don't know. It's so funky how people call you Journey. I don't know if I'll ever get used to it.
You know what? In person, like all the coin shop owners, everybody, except for Mr. Warren, he calls me by my name. Everybody else calls me Journey.
Really?
Yeah, it got to the point where, like, when I met Chuck Stacks, I was like, just call me Journey. So he calls me Journey as well.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I don't call anybody by their real name, even though I know a lot of real names. It's just, I like MSJ better. I don't know why.
I'm fine with it either way. But yeah, it's gotten to the point I'm really getting used to the Journey, because that's what everybody's calling me. But Emerald, yes, I've been tinkering off and on with pours. My last furnace, the Crucible, broke, and so I was out of commission for a while. But yeah, I just did these 3. They're not done yet. This one, the way it poured, I'm polishing out the high edges, and I'm going to leave the rough to make it look like a canyon when it's done. So I'm going to get a high polish to the flat surfaces, and then I'll probably antique the canyon, or the crack surface.
That's going to look nice if you antique that.
I still got to finish smoothing out the backs. I lost my set of Dremel bits. But like this one, I'm going to go to a high mirror finish. And this is the one I was actually working on.
Chuck.
What did I miss? Please don't use my screen name in person. Just call my.
That's funny. I don't. All right. When you sand that, do you pre-weigh it and then weigh it after you're done? See where you stand?
Well, I weigh the metal before I do the pour, so I know what I start with. And like all these 2 here, I started with 2.1 ounces. This one I started with 3.1 ounces. These I haven't weighed since I've done them, because they're not finished yet. But this one's down to 2.6. But of course, a lot of that shot that was in there came out, and that was expected.
So, but after you pour it originally, you weigh it before it goes in the crucible, and then you weigh it after you pour it, right?
Nope, I weigh it after I'm complete. I weigh it after I'm completely finished.
Why don't you weigh it after you pour it?
Because and that way it's going to change. It's going to change again.
Yeah, after you clean it.
Well, when I'm grinding down like this, I'm going to lose some of it to the grinding.
Don't you want to know how much you're losing?
Well, I do know how much. Well, I'm all the way at the end.
So you mean to tell me you don't have anything left in the crucible when you're done pouring?
Correct.
Use every last drop.
Correct.
I don't. Wow.
Well,
That's
interesting.
interesting.
That's why I pre-weigh it first, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm using a mold that'll accept how much silver I'm trying to pour, and so I know exactly how much is going into it when I pour. That way, I don't have to do the measurements in the middle.
I see. When I pour everything in the crucible, it kind of likes to splatter at the end.
Yep.
And I don't like that, so I always have enough for like a little, I don't know, at least 7 grams left over. MSJ versus Thule Clean Crucible.
Clean Crucible challenge.
The thing with this is that my crucible, like I'm shorter. I need to have, before I changed my setup, I had my, thank you, Matt. Oh, you don't like my large pyramid. That's what you're saying. All right. So I had my furnace sitting on a upside down drum, and it was perfect because it was a lower height and it was great for my height. And when I moved my location that I pour in, I'm using a higher table now. So when I am taking the crucible in and out, I know I probably shouldn't be admitting this, but I kind of stand on my tippy toes. So when I lift, I'm lifting with my feet, not my arms.
Okay.
So the crucible is staying straight, so I'm not tilting it and scraping off graphite.
Yeah, it keeps it steady for you.
Yeah, and I do the same thing when I put it back in the crucible. Like I'll start on my tippy toes and then I'll go down.
It makes sense. That's actually quite smart.
Because I'm aware I've done it. I try not to do it, but when you're like shorter, it's a little, you have to pay attention.
Hey, as long as it's working for you. Matt Adams likes your pyramid of ingots you got there.
He likes the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Because my video here, just for you, Matt.
I've got my ingots, but they're inside of this case, so I can't get to them right now. They're in my Thule pouch, actually.
Well, okay. So I got I got 11. I'm happy I got the 11. I got 11 of them from Mr. Warren Crew, and thanks to MSJ, which are these ones.
I was thinking you'd ordered some more.
Can you believe SGT? Well, he had 2 of them on his auction, and then cool. Yeah, and then I scooped them up because I remember contacting you, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna scoop them up, and then so I did, and he said there's 2 more at the coin shop that he had him hold, and he picked those up, and now I was able to make a full pyramid. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, until then, we'll make a small pyramid for Matt Adams. There you go.
Yeah. Matt says, what is brown and has a head and a tail, but no legs? A penny. I guess we're getting jokes again tonight. Cool. Hey, what's up, Tim?
Has a head and a tail, but no. Oh, he already answered it.
Yeah. SBA says Newcastle Coins has a 2020 MS67 W quarter up on his auction on eBay. Figures cross the price doesn't go above my budget. Are you still there? SBA, if you see something on his that you want, call him and he will tell him that you saw him through my channel, all the works like that. And if you're worried about it, he'll pull it for you. Just so long as it's a buy it now and not an actual auction. I don't think you could stop an auction, can you?
Well, I don't know what kind of auction it is. If it's an eBay auction, though.
Yeah, he's talking about eBay. Newcastle Coin sells a lot of stuff on eBay.
Oh, I wasn't aware. Every time I go on eBay, I usually just do. Well, I used to buy a lot of silver on eBay, and I don't suggest this for new buyers, but there's Scottsdale, they were one of them. I would buy more stuff from their Scottsdale eBay store than I would their website at the time. I'm talking about the years ago, not recently. Like, this was maybe like 2018 or 2000, maybe 2018-ish, 17-ish.
Okay.
And you could get it for less, even through the eBay store if you did buy it now. So, but let's see. There was a comment I wanted to go back and look at.
Chuli Chuli is a song from the Nama people who live in, I can't pronounce that.
Botswana?
Yeah. You see the comment from Kate Scott.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the song. I think somebody sent it to me once. I think I might have listened to like 10 seconds. Cool. I think all the serious bidders are probably going to be at the very last moment. Yeah,
usually. SBA, if you could also give him a call and see if he has any that aren't up on auction yet, and maybe he can give you a better deal. Yep. He'll ship it, or I'll send it to you. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I don't want to avoid the question. Okay, so I'm not going to share where I got Tuli. I mean, you can Google it and find multiple things about it.
Oh, not going to store the backstory of your name. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I will in the future at some point down the line.
Hey, Neil.
But not right now. Hi, Neil.
By silver, platinum, crystallized osmium.
Yes. Dad, just kidding.
He doesn't. Neil doesn't want any gold though. No gold.
I'll take the gold.
My next video I'm showing that I just uploaded, the one for tomorrow. I was over at Newcastle Coins on Friday, and he had a collector come in not long ago with a sizable collection of gold coins, and he bought every one of them. And so I'll be showing them on that video. A lot of it is pre-33. So if anybody sees any that they're looking for, he has not put them on eBay yet, so you can give him a call. But he's got some really, really pretty Indians.
Oh, you know what? He's the one that had that one. Was Mary? It was a gold. I think it was like a 20th or something. 120th.
Yep, that's same guy.
Yeah, I was so on the fence with that.
I almost got it myself. He's got another one that size now that's like an Egyptian something or another. But just watch that video tomorrow, or I'll even send you a link to it, and you can pre-watch it. Well, you'll be able to watch it tonight anyway, because members will get to see it tonight. There's some coins in there that you'll like too. He's got a bunch of pre-33, and he's got some commemoratives. So he's got a lot of gold in right now.
Yeah, there is a. I was debating on getting something on GFS or Gold Sniping Farmers auction. It was the Sacred Heart. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm holding back on my auctions. I'm trying to. So let's see. No gold.
Neo is asking, are we both preppers as well as stackers? Me, I haven't gotten as far in the prepping. I do have, my silver, gold, my metals, and I do stack brass and lead. But I do plan on starting to collect stacking seeds and, maybe some food reserves. Our property has a well, so I don't have to worry about water.
I'm well prepared.
There you go. Perfect answer. Well prepared.
I am. If you throw it at me,
I'll duck. You throw it at me, I'll duck.
I'll catch it, but you can duck.
Emerald says, I'm stacking palladium and additional Really? That's surprising.
I went to a coin show and they had an ounce of palladium. This wasn't recently.
Yeah.
It was like really, I want to say inexpensive. I know it sounds really bizarre, but at the time it was, I don't know if I'm making up numbers here because I want to say they were asking like $1,200 or something for an ounce or $1,300. And I was if I had known ahead of time about the coin show, because I didn't realize there was a coin show, and so I didn't hit the bank on Friday.
Okay.
So I had limited cash on me, and I don't use an ATM card, so it's not like I can just withdraw money. But yeah, I was limited on what I could get at that coin show. But if I had the cash, I may have picked up 1 ounce. But I don't own any of the palladium personally.
So you were tempted, huh?
Because I never see an ounce anywhere. Not in the short stores I go to. I don't ask for it either. They could have, well, like they could keep it in the safe. There's a lot of places I know. One of them, if you want Libertad, you have to ask. They're in the safe. They're not going to put them on the display. So I know pretty much what stores keep what in the safes or not in the shelves.
Okay.
So palladium could be one of them. I did never ask for it. So
I'm pretty sure it was STG that just bought some palladium. I think he bought a palladium bar like last week. I think he just showed in the video. It was pretty cool. I've never seen an actual bar or coin of palladium.
I think when he had one up for auction, I don't know if it was Auction Palooza, and they had like I think it was a gram. They had a few grams that were going, and I almost got one just to get one, but I was like, I ended up getting the nugget. I wanted the gold nuggets because I wanted to melt them and pour them into something else.
I actually I don't remember the channel now. Folks that were doing a race, and Raven was in there doing a race as well, and I won, and I got a little gold nugget, little tiny gold nugget, and the goodie pack that I picked. That was pretty neat.
Well, how many grams was it?
It's like 1/10 of a gram, just a little tiny thing. Hold on, I'll grab it.
I have 1.3 grams. They had a few of them. Michael Stacking. Oh my gosh, Michael Stacking. I loved your live stream the other day. The Kansas Kid.
I did pop into one of Michael's streams for a little bit. Hey, Kansas, Michael. Stacker Man, hello. Here it is, Thule. This little tiny guy.
Oh, yeah. Do you know a carrot?
And I actually dropped it in the carpet earlier today. It took me 25 minutes to find it.
Was it out of the case intentionally?
I opened it up because I wanted to feel the weight of it, and I immediately dropped it.
That's funny.
Here it is.
Oh, it doesn't 1, 2, 3. I like that. It doesn't say what the carrot is though.
Yeah, probably somewhere around 2021.
Anything in the back?
No, it's just blank.
Okay. They said this was 24, cool. And
okay.
I'm gonna have it tested. I really wanted to get the other ones, but I didn't.
SBA says it's official because I dropped the gold nugget.
Well, at least you found it. You don't have some shag carpet. I don't know. Maybe you might.
No, it's not. But that is almost the color of the carpet, so it was really difficult to find.
I know.
I ended up getting a really bright light and shining until I caught a reflection. That's how I found it.
It's not like you can take your magnet to the floor and just like you'd have to take your well, and even I don't know if you have a basement or some people call it a cellar, but your metal detector. I mean, because I have a basement, and I have a whole bunch of nails. So even if I did drop something, I was trying to find it, my metal detector would be going like crazy.
Look, thanks to Thule and her using her noodle the other day and discovering we can just randomly capture the names in the chat. I'm gonna give away a thing while we're chatting.
Yeah, and somebody didn't contact me. Doing it that way. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want copper. Or
Michael Stacking, brother. You just popped in and you won one of these little goodies here. So we're gonna hook you up. Let me unshare the screen here. I've got too many windows open.
Congratulations, Michael. Smoke, hi. Oh, T-Bird, break at work. Well, by the sad face, you're making money. Let's see.
Focus.
Kansas Kid says to answer the ultimate question, multiple pyramids. Sweet.
There you go.
I mean, it's all the same. It's all the same, but I mean, it depends how you look at it.
Michael says he rigged it.
Michael, I can hear you laughing now. Hi, Stacker Red.
Well, Michael, make sure you send me your shipping information, brother, and I will get this sent out. Just make sure you title the email that what are you going to call it? Buffalo Win. There you go. And I will send it out to you Friday.
Yeah, so specific. Oh, because they're not open tomorrow.
Yep.
It's like, wow, yeah, that down to a T. Like, I'm gonna be there Friday.
Oh, it's gonna suck too. The air conditioner at our shop went out today. I wasn't there, but the employee called.
Oh my goodness, life is gonna end. You don't have air. Like,
yeah, but down here, we air condition everything. So when it's 100 and some odd degrees inside the store, that sucks.
I mean, for if it's working conditions, yeah, you have to follow some laws. But I don't see the big deal about heat. I don't understand why everybody complains about it.
Oh, I hate heat. I want snow. I like really cold weather.
I just roll my eyes. I'm just gonna say it. Not at you in general. It's just funny. I don't roll my eyes very often. Oh, and when I do, I feel like I have to disclaimer it.
Have to get back to work, MSJ. When I finish up, I hope I'll be back. All right, T-Bird, you have a great one. We're not going to be here too long. Tule's got you got T's auction coming up here in a few minutes, right?
T's have whatnot auction.
Yeah, so we'll be up here another 15-20 minutes maybe. That way she'll have time to get set up for that. Yep, we're just wanted to pop in a little chit chat, and all these here. I have been saying in my videos, each of my videos to get to 50 likes, I'm going to give away another one of these little silver coins. Well, over the last couple of weeks, 6 of them have gotten to 50 likes. So on my Saturday stream, I'm going to give all of those away. And I'm going to start doing it every Saturday. So as my videos come out, they'll have a week to get up the likes. And whichever ones get to 50 likes, we'll give away some more silver with each one of those on the Saturday stream.
Is this members only, or is this anybody?
No, that's going to be for anybody. Oh, speaking of members.
Anybody who comments, or just anybody in the stream?
Now, of course, if they want to win that one, they're going to need to come to the stream. And I'm going to start saying that in all my videos as well. Because I don't know any other way to do it. Unless I took an hour a day and did a whole bunch of what do you call them? Random comment pickers. What do you think? How do you think I should do it? Yeah, it's kind of because it's for a count of likes. So I don't know how else to do it. What do you think?
See,
maybe I'll just do a live stream doing the random comment pickers.
I can understand both sides. There's the side of, okay, well, you have 50 people or more, awesome people who liked your video and watched it, or went to your channel.
Yeah,
and then you have the people who just do live streams and don't watch videos, who are rewarded for what everybody else is doing.
Okay, that's an awesome way to look at it. So
that's where I kind of teeters hotter on.
I'll just do it as a random comment picker to any comments that are down there, and just filter out duplicate people
for a specific video.
Yeah, per video. So
I think that's a better option.
So, and that way the folks that commented on that specific video are the ones that have the chance to win the piece. Yeah.
I think that's the best. I think that's the.
There we go.
I don't like necessarily the word fair, but I think that's more appropriate.
Appropriate's a perfect word.
So,
but hey, check this out. Look what I got in.
Oh my gosh! Is that left as a magnet, right as a sticker? I can totally tell. Yes, I know. You guys are like, who cares? I like it. I like how the border is. It looks like a matte finish.
It is.
The cross.
A matte finish. Yeah, I really made the cross stand out.
You can see the cross where you should, and the reflection of it looks better.
And this is the
look at the juggernaut.
The image, the juggernaut. Yeah,
the juggernaut's in there.
This is the logo for the channel members. Now the poker chip's going to be two-sided. It'll have this on one side, and then the other side would be, we'll say, a MSJ channel member. But I got to finish designing an actual image for that.
Ooh, we're gonna do year. Yes,
that's a good idea. Yeah. That's a good idea. And each year do a new dated poker chip. Yeah.
I think that year would be great because that's the year you started.
It's a freaking great idea. See, this is why I come on live streams with you. You have great ideas.
There's a lot of people with great ideas. Emerald Coast is one of them. I remember, like, I was like, oh, I'm kind of stuck. Who would have an answer? And
thank you so much, Emerald. Yeah, I really
Emerald's
like it.
creative. Sorry, you. They're,
and if y'all look, me and Julie helped me come up with this idea. But if you look, it doesn't say My Silver Journey.
Oh, thank goodness.
It says the Silver Journey. I actually, while I was designing it, went with our Silver Journey. But Julie, you brought it to my attention that my memberships, it's the journey begins, the journey continues. Worded that way. So that's how we did it on the magnet or on the logo.
I like it.
I like it. Yep, I like it.
I like that. I think that was a smart switch.
And so for my members that do get those, when you get the little badges, as you progress, you're going to get the little shinies up there. Some people call it a star. It's just a little shiny. Once somebody gets their first, like you have 2 shinies already. But once somebody gets a shiny on their badge, I will be sending them a poker chip, a magnet, and a sticker. So those that already have them, they'll be going out next week. I just got to get everybody's shipping addresses.
So that's cool. I like that you have men. Did you wait? Oh yeah, they did recently have a magnet. I missed the deal on Sticker Meal. They had a deal when they go live, and I don't usually. Yep. I've been to their live once, and it was really, I don't know. I'm going to use the word raunchy. Not wrong. I don't know. I don't think raunchy is the right word, but it was very vulgar, and I don't think it was on YouTube. I'm not sure where it was, but it was very different. I'm going to say that. But they had a special that was released at the same time as the live stream. It was like $9 for a pack of 50 die cuts.
Cool.
And
awesome.
I didn't realize it was only during the live or that night. And I was like, I'll get it tomorrow because I wanted to make a new one.
This is a die cut. Just for those who buy stickers, if you want round stickers and you're waiting for the sale and you don't need die cuts, if you put a round one in for the die cut sale, they'll send you the round one. And I got these during the die cut sale.
Well, you'll see the what do they call that? The rendering. I don't think they use the word render, but
you talking about the proof?
Yeah, you'll see the proof, and they'll send it to you. But I had sent in a round one, and they actually didn't make it round. They did a die cut with it. So I mean, definitely look at, because if you want the round, then you'll want to edit the proof. But
yeah, there you go.
It doesn't always work like that.
All the cool kids are making Spanish variations, channel stickers. My channel ain't big enough to do all that. Check says, get your shiny on.
Why Spanish?
I have no idea.
I didn't see who wrote that.
Oh, and then he does Spanish for My Silver Journey.
Okay, so I'm curious to know. There's 18 people here. Of the 18 people who can type, well, I'm one of the 18. But what is, like, how do I want to ask this? How many people go on Whatnot? He's joking. Okay.
I've actually never gone to Whatnot.
Who here is on Whatnot here? Okay, let me say this because I went and I'm gonna have to make a video on this as I research it. That platform is so much more different when you're on a computer versus when you're on a mobile phone or app, and it's like night and day of how it operates. And then it depends on if you're using an Apple or Android. It's different on both platforms that way too. And I was looking up how to moderate for whatnot, and I could not find anything. And I'm not the best person to choose words to put into Google and everything to get the results I want, but I could not find anything. I was so shocked, and it was all like how to set up or how to start, whatnot, and all this other stuff, but not on how to moderate. And I found that very strange. I'm like, how is this possible? I have to make one once I figure it out. Whatnot is a dream for. It's also very dangerous. There's only, other than tea, there's only one other place that I will go to, and that's because their prices are actually really cheap. And I won a silver bar in their giveaway. But I poured some copper loaves.
The code word for buffalo? Oh, yeah, just put up there 10th ounce buffalo, and it just reminds me that you won it on here. Hey, Mishi, what's up? Mishi joined the channel. It was either yesterday or today. Thank you so much.
Mish.
I just got in his poker chip. It came out really, really nice.
Mishy Mish. I love it. Why didn't I think of that name? Great name.
Julie, what's the coolest piece you got this week?
Of what?
Silver.
I didn't buy any silver. Oh, I did get silver. I'm trying. Let me think here.
Okay, well, anything. What's your favorite piece that you got this week?
No, it's not silver. Hold on.
Chick Stacker says, I don't like the Whatnot platform, but there are a few I follow that I buy from, but only a very few. That's understandable. Oh, no way. You got that this week?
It came in today.
Is that titanium?
It is a 4-ounce titanium 50 BMG.
That is freaking cool. I've been looking at the 10-ounce silver one, but I ain't got that kind of money. Not right now, I don't. That is bad. That is awesome. Matt, you take care. Thank you for coming in, buddy.
And then
all right, you're gonna have to send those to me.
Well,
I'm Jelly. She says, "Yeah, kiss my honey."
Look at check. Hold on. You can see the tumbler right there.
Now, what is that? About a pound?
It's a kilo.
Kilo? Wow.
Yeah, it was going for too cheap, and I was like, I'm not gonna just not pick it up. It was on the Whatnot auction. I couldn't believe.
That's freaking cool. Well, how much were the titanium ones?
You know, like, so one thing I do like about tea auctions is he'll give you the slips of paper.
Oh, you got them from T?
No, no, I'm comparing T's Whatnot auction to somebody else's.
Oh, okay.
So T will give the paper. I think he does it to everybody. I don't know if it's just me or not. I can't say 100%. But the copper one looks like here it is, Selfridge. They have a nice golf course. So what's it called? Let's say the other auction platform that I use on Whatnot, they don't give you the paper. So I would have to go online and look. But I can't remember off the top of my head. I didn't pay that much though. And I'm not one to be buying ammo that's not real. Sorry for using that word. But there's no way I'm going to mistake this for anything. And these are, yeah, I just couldn't pass up these.
Chuck Stacks, he says, I like big bullets and I cannot lie.
So yeah, I did get silver. It's a 10th ounce Britannia that came with it.
We'll see. There you go.
I got like the smallest piece of silver ever, but I didn't leave the auction without silver.
Asset Stacker.
Tez.
How you doing?
Matt Adams says, I have to go. Bye, Matt. Thank you. Michael says, did I win the angel pour? No, you and
I
the
was waiting for you
buffalo,
to see that.
Michael. So, Michael, really fast while you're in the chat, because I don't think you saw multiple people say it, but I think by popular demand, I think it would be awesome if you did a live stream, Michael, stacking on canning food. I think a lot of people could benefit from that. All right, now that that's out.
Strange as.
Strange as.
Well, here's my cool piece, my favorite piece of the week. There you go.
Oh, what's the other side look like?
Is
Is that a Spartan?
Yeah. My lights aren't cooperating today.
I think I like this side better than the other side.
Yeah.
I'm not a Spartan fan.
Both. I like the movie 300. Does that count?
Okay, I like the movie 300, and I actually like one of my favorite movie quotes is from that movie. But two of my favorite movie quotes. No, I'm not going to say them. Tony, hi. And okay, I like the whole line leading up to that. But all right. But I don't like. I'm not an MSU fan, so.
Tony, thanks for popping in. Hey.
Hi, Tony. So, yeah. I'm trying to think because oh my gosh. I take this back. This is my favorite piece I got. I can't believe I forgot about this. All right.
All right. What you got? Oh, that's cool.
It's yeah. So, I mean, you could see half of it's.
The chat's excited that you saw a movie. Now, did you make that yourself? Oh, I didn't lose you, did I, Julie?
Who is excited? It's actually. Oh no, no,
it's official.
I'm still here. I saw buffering though. Let me put the COA out here because I don't want to take credit for it. All right, so.
Really? Okay.
And it came all the way from across the pond.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I saw it and I'm like, that is pretty darn cool. I had to have it.
I just messaged with him today about 3D printing me something for me to sandcast. So, and he said he'd be down for it. So I got to send him over a design for a 3D print. It's gonna be cool.
What? So you're saying all I need to do is ask people?
What do you mean?
To make me something to 3D print?
Yeah, I just want him to. I don't have a 3D printer, and so I'm messaging to check to see if he would. If I send him a design, could he print it for me? And I told him, I said, I'll pay you for it. Heck yeah. And he said, yeah, you can do that. I said, all right. So I got to send him some goodie.
Is he gonna pour it for you too?
No, I'm gonna do the pour myself. I just want the mold so I can do the sand cast.
I wonder how that payment's gonna translate.
I have no idea. Well, it's not buying silver, so it shouldn't really matter. Are you talking about the currency conversion?
The currency exchange. It's just a thought.
We'll just figure out the difference, and I'll just make sure I send enough to cover it all.
Yeah.
Mishy said he's ordering something from Punk on Friday. That's cool.
What are you gonna? Wait a minute here. Like, you're ordering a pour or a mold?
I don't know if y'all noticed, but earlier today he was live streaming some prints, and he's doing like silver pieces that it takes 4 or 5 pieces to put it together. That's pretty cool.
I see a lot of the posts and everything. I can't always stop in for the live streams, but love the 3D prints.
Chuck said he's been waiting for months to see my pour set up. This weekend is going to be epic. He's coming over to my house this weekend. But I got to tell you, buddy, there's nothing special about it. It's in my very messy garage. But
He's
yeah.
gonna wear. He's gonna wear a secret camera. And he's gonna videotape the footage and then throw it up online later.
I actually did some pours today, and I did got some video of it, but I got to get all that edited. But I actually showed the inside of my garage. Ooh, God, that was back before I started pouring. So I was talking about my blacksmithing stuff that I still haven't sold.
I remember the anvil, and then you talked about if you should get a furnace or if you were going to use some of your other equipment.
Yeah, because I was debating on using the blacksmith furnace because it actually gets a lot hotter than my electric furnace does. But I mean, that's the flame. It just doesn't work. I tried actually, and it doesn't work. It'll melt it, but there's so much pressure coming from the flame, it actually blows the silver out of the crucible.
I can believe that. I mean, sometimes my map gas flame will alter the way the pour settles in a mold.
Yeah. And I think it's too hot too. If mine's running full tilt, it gets about 2,800 degrees, and that's of course that's a little on the warm side.
The beast just walked in there. Hey.
Shop life is awesome. That's good. Heck yeah. Mishy said, yeah, he's going to get a pour from him, so that's going to be cool. And Serpent says he's going to order from him as well. I had to stop using map gas because of that reason. I got mine set up to use runoff propane.
I have propane. I don't use it. I mean, I have it if I need it. I've never poured using it.
I've got propane and propane accessories.
I don't have the whip it dish or anything like that. I want to try doing it that way. Okay, so I took some of my scrap. Speaking of Silverpunk, I had some pour left it out. I have what's it called?
See, now I need my pours and they're in the safe.
And what was I gonna say? Oh, I took some of my scrap copper out, and I snipped off and I curled it into a circle and I set it in the mold. And then I took the map gas to it. Oh, this is the GPS one. And it just like melted. And I was like, well, that's not going to work. I was trying to kind of, you know how you did with your silver shot?
Yeah.
I was doing that with the copper. And I was trying to fill the mold because I didn't have enough to want to pour it all. And
Kansas Kid said he will be sending. He said, "I will get you out an oddity pour soon." Sounds like he's sending you a goodie.
Yes, I'm gonna pour you something too. Wait a minute.
I tried to send super chat. My card provider declined to send it. I have plenty in the bank. Weird.
Well, who's saying what?
Snakebite. He says, "Wow, I tried to send a super chat and my card provider declined to send it." That's crazy. I've never had that happen.
I don't know.
Maybe I should send myself a super chat. What do you think?
You know how many times I've almost sent like super chats on accident just because I I had my phone open and I hit a wrong button, and next thing you know, I'm on. Oh, you know what it is? It's because after you hit send to chat, the arrow turns to the $sign. So
I haven't paid any attention.
So it like your cursor, if you don't move the cursor, then your $sign's already there. I don't know.
Mishy said, thanks for the surprise he got in the mail from you yesterday.
Oh, you got it. Sweet. I didn't know you got it already.
Big Blind says he wants to sandcast soon. I'm gonna be doing some sandcasting soon. I got all my stuff out there. Yep. I've actually got a ring here that I found at Mr. Warren's shop that I want to sandcast. Let me grab it.
This is, oh my gosh. I absolutely love this. He has a different style of pours too. So
look at this thing.
Oh, Oh,
It's
that
actually
looks like he's like the evil fingers.
yeah. It's just a little steel ring that somebody had taken up there, and I think he said he gave him $1 for it, so he gave it to me. And I was like, yeah, that'd be pretty neat to try and sandcast and see how it came out.
Oh, you're gonna sandcast the whole thing, or just the?
I'm just gonna press this end into the sand and see if it comes out to like a round or something.
You had to like get something in the shape of the round, and then yeah.
Yep.
It's curved. You can make it work.
Yeah.
You can do it. Let's
It's
see.
actually my ring size too. But I have big hands. If I'm not mistaken, my ring size is like a 13. Space Miner, what's up, man? How you doing? Dude, I got the mail in from you, and I completely forgot that I won that piece of tritium from you. Thank you so much for sending it over.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I was so upset. I was so upset I missed that live stream. Okay, I'm
Tony
over it
says
now.
he received mail from you yesterday as well.
What?
If y'all want to learn, a lot of folks are talking about doing sandcasting. If y'all want to learn from someone that's really good at sandcasting, go check out Silverbunk. He's got countless videos and he does sandcasting in most of them.
That's part of the reason. Okay, so I know everyone's different. I personally like learning by trial and error. I intentionally don't watch people because I don't want to learn their style. I want to learn my own style. And I want to learn the ins and outs on my own time. Like, yeah, I could save a lot of time and I could go straight to somebody's channel and be like, okay, this is how you're supposed to do it. That's just not how I like to learn. I like to learn like everything I've learned from pouring other than the baby powder. And I think Herman said one tip and I tried it and it didn't work for me. So like maybe like 2 tips. And that was all. Like everything else I just figured out by myself. And I'm gonna continue to do it that way. That's why I don't watch a lot of people's content who strictly just pour.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Hey, y'all go over to my community page, and next week on Wednesday, myself and Silver and Gold Stack Attack, we're doing a live stream on his channel, and we're just going to do a whole stream of Q&A. So y'all go over to my community page, and there's a little community post in there where y'all can put your questions you'd like to have answered. And yeah, we'll be doing answering any questions you got live on the stream, as long as they're not insane questions.
Yeah. Okay, so I think this is one I'm not sharing that I got from Silverpunk, and I know I have one of the pours in my cigar box, and then I have another GPS pour. But I think that's my collection of Silverpunk pours as of this moment.
I don't have a lot of pours anyway.
Yeah, because this was a special pour that I just happened to be at the right place at the right time, and I ended up scooping up. Let's see, having issues getting mail from other stackers. I don't have that problem at all. I don't have a problem sending mail. I don't have a problem with people getting my mail. I don't know.
I don't know if I do or not, because I don't know who has sent me something. But I know I've done like poker chip swaps and stuff like that. That they don't get mine, and I'm sure I don't get all theirs because I've sent out probably 85 or 90 poker chips and for chip trades, and of course I only got somewhere around 40 back so far. So yeah, the mail loses crap all the time.
This one's cool.
Nightmare. Oh, it's a little duck.
Yeah, I didn't get this from Silverpuck, and it's like I don't want a room reveal here. But yeah, I picked that up from T.
That's a pretty neat little thing.
I'm super excited about the Herman pours I'm about to receive. Tony says, receive the mail. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. So, you there?
Oh,
Okay.
you broke up for a second there. What'd you say?
I was just making sure you were there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm here.
Tony says, picked up my first platinum last weekend at the LCS Impulse buy because it was a decent deal. Oh,
well, that's cool. I still don't have any platinum.
Was it? I'm curious. Was it a bar? Was it a coin? Was it a tenth? Was it a gram? I mean, it's all endless here. This was the most recent one I picked up, and I'm gonna cut it out of the sleeve here.
Really?
It's coming. I hate these cards with a passion. I can't stand them. I don't buy stuff. I have some stuff like this. I don't make a habit of buying it. And just because it's in that assay card, it doesn't make it legit. People fake these all the time.
Well, you said you're going to put it in like a bezel or something, right?
I'm going to get a bezel. I was going to put it in a bezel I already have. That would require me taking something out of that bezel. And I'm afraid if I remove the original item that's in the bezel, I might damage a prong to hold it in place. So I'm going to end up getting, scissors. I'm going to probably open this on my stream one day. And, I'm going to get another bezel for this. But I don't like the cards. They're hard to store for one. Unless it was a collector's item that I wasn't going to hold on to. But I don't buy metals to flip them either.
Yeah. Well, I can't say I've done it with all because those tokens I bought to flip, I just got to get around to flipping them.
Yeah, see, that something like that I could totally see, especially with our community, because if I were to find something and I got it at a great price and I know somebody in the community either collects it or somebody probably would already collects it and you just don't know who collects what, and you put a post out, somebody's going to want that. And if you get it for a good deal, why not share that with somebody else if you're able to spot the money up front?
Well, even these, I got them at such a good deal that just selling them at melt value, I would profit like 60%.
Oh, the Kansas Kid says my shop won't buy or sell anything in plastic like that. And it's thank you for saying that too. Hi, Dark Scout. And because there's one of my shops that won't buy gold. They won't buy gold in general, and they sure as hell won't buy these assay cards. So, and some people were making a few comments about it. So it was just like, I'm glad I'm not the only one with a shop like that.
Snake's asking you about your bullets.
Snakebite?
Yeah, he says, are those 50 cal in the stack? He's talking about your titanium ones back there.
Well, they're not silver. Oh yeah, you just said they're titanium. Aren't they cool?
If I ever see one in person, I'm getting one, if not more.
It says live free or die. I bought some copper off them because it was a hell of a deal. I know, like, they were selling like random tubes of copper, and I think they thought they would go for a better deal because they didn't know what was inside of them with design, but they went for less. And he's like, do you want to know what's inside? I'm like, no, I'm just going to melt it. I don't want to know because it doesn't matter to me. I was strictly buying it to melt.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Not a thing.
Oh, copper pores. They're not these snakebite. I'm not stacking these. These are just collecting. I don't stack titanium. It's a sentimental metal for me.
I think they're freaking awesome.
Yes, there's a thing called sentimental metals. This is it.
Truly, you got to go for your other stream here in a few minutes.
Are you kicking me out?
No, you're welcome to stay. Stay as long as you like. I just don't want you to be late for your stream.
I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Pardon the slurp. Cheers, Sal.
Oh, let me get another one of these little guys. Don't want to give away one more.
Oh, How do you have your
container full of silver 1 ounces that I could give away? But these are still awesome.
How do you have your chest halfway open?
Oh, you talking about this one?
Yeah, it looks like it's not fully open.
Yeah, it holds itself.
Well, what the heck?
Like it doesn't from here, but if I get to about halfway point, it'll hold itself.
All right. Here, make way here.
Yeah. The one I sent you doesn't do that? I think it looks great on video like that. Yeah, you don't have to put the hashtag in 3D Woods. There you go.
Why do you think I was making mine talk?
Everybody, we got 8 entries, but there are 18 of y'all. Make sure you get that. Put silver pour in the chat so you can win one of these. Try and win this little piece.
I was trying to like mimic your words, but it wasn't working. I know yours. You're like, how old are you? Trust me, I have been very young at heart.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a sweet. I just got out of a pine.
I want to do it. I'm going to do it.
Sound like the adults on Charlie Brown.
Yep. The teacher in the background. Wait, no. Is that the same thing?
It was any of the adults. That's what all the adults sounded like in Charlie Brown.
Like that?
Yep.
Yeah. I never watched that much Charlie Brown. I remember I went to an estate sale one time.
Oh, we watched it all the time. We were kids.
Oh, I was over in, I don't dare I say. Okay, so yeah. I'm just going to say it was in Albion, Michigan, and they had some, it was a very nice estate sale, and they had a lot of collectible stuff, and I had something somebody really wanted. And she was following me around, like waiting for me to set it down, and made me want to hold on to it longer. I was like, well, really? Now I'm really going to buy it because you want it so bad. And it makes me wonder why. So, like, I was buying it because I was intrigued by it. I liked it. Like, I wasn't buying it because, I thought it was worth something. And she was just following me around. She even asked me, and I was like, no, I think I'll keep it.
Is Bottom Gun Bob in here?
No, I haven't seen him around. I hope he's okay.
Well,
maybe
can't just put Bob in the chat.
Oh, because Bob doesn't participate in giveaways.
Oh, okay.
And
threw me off for a minute.
I put let's go Bob Whoosh in my for my hashtag name or for my giveaway name.
Thank you so much, Snakebite. That's awfully kind of you.
I knew where you were going.
The Cranky Stacker. Hey, my friend.
Cranky? Oh, I did get this. I know. I said I didn't get any silver, but I keep remembering stuff. This is what.
Hey, Cranky puts silver pour in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and do this little drawing real quick.
Oh, okay.
All right, Chili. Well, when I go to spin, you have to sing karaoke.
What do you want me to sing? Okay, I know. Go. I don't know if the words are right. The words may be wrong.
I'm still waiting for Cranky to put.
I'm gonna forget my song by the time that happens.
We'll start now. 3D Woods. Thank you so much.
Because I only know one line. I'm gonna have to repeat it.
All right. Okay, then I'll do the spin now. You ready? And everybody, good luck. And here it goes.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, right round.
Oh, that's
Kansas Kid. No way.
Let me write that down. Great song choice.
Bob. I think he goes, my name's not Bob. I'm not Bob. What about Bob?
Dude, I remember that movie. What about Bob?
I used to remember somebody saying it in the live stream because I had put, Bob Walsh. If I'm even saying that right. And so, is there I wonder if there's. I think the beach just opened a closet door.
Hey, Kansas Kid, make sure you send me an email and remind me that you won. I got you on my. I got my little list here that I'm taking notes. But send me just a little email reminder, and I will get this out on Friday because the post office is closed tomorrow.
I know. I'm so sad. I'm expecting some mail, and I have to wait till Friday because of it.
Oh, I always forget to put my email in there. Thank you, Julie.
Oh, my pleasure. So when I went to the post office earlier, I had told her, yeah, the tracking number says it was delivered and ready to be picked up, but I don't have a slip in my mailbox. And she's like, okay. And it was actually ready to be picked up yesterday. But they don't like putting slips in my PO box for some reason. It's like I always have to ask.
Really?
So now I had to start paying attention to tracking numbers, and people who don't give me tracking numbers, it's like, okay, I don't know. She's like, somebody's slacking. I'm like, I know exactly, I think, who it is. But I think they even told me their name. I just can't remember it.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, I like my post office, so I'm not talking bad about them. It's just, oh, she came out. She's like, it's heavy. I was like, I wanted to say heavy's good, but I didn't.
That's right.
Because I don't want, you don't want people to know what's in your packages.
My post office actually is hiring. That doesn't happen very often.
What do you mean? They're always hiring.
Not around here. I've lived here since I was 18. So 27 years. The first time I've ever seen a for hire sign up there. They're hiring for 3 other drivers.
I bet you people are retiring.
It could be. I didn't think about that.
I know of a few people who went through the process of applying for a mail carrier position.
Yep.
And I remember one person in particular at the time, she had to do all these different routes, like what's the best route, and they gave her like she had to come up with like multiple things. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. And then you have the mail carriers here who have to walk house to house, rain, sleet, or snow, 6 days a week.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
insane. Part of the whole post office creed thing is they don't stop for anything, and they're supposed to. Bad weather, everything. They're supposed to be out there. Well, it can actually get pretty rough in some areas.
It would make more sense if they just grouped everything like all the mailboxes together, how they do in apartment complexes and condominiums, or at the beginning of the subdivision.
Coins. What's up?
Hi, Long Live Coins. So, yeah, and these are the copper loaves I poured. That one turned red. I'm not sure why. Look at, I got my ring. I love this ring. FYI. Those are my copper loaves.
It's freaking cool.
But, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, you said they were hiring. Are you looking for it? I couldn't work for them.
I got some toppers. I got to get my Rick Cheeks bar out. I got to. Oh my gosh!
The time, like I say I want one, and all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, he retires. I even went on the website before I even knew he retired, and I was like, "Why is everything sold out?" I even went to contact me. I was like, "When are you going to put more stuff on the website that's available?"
Did I give you his business card?
You did. I'm not going to call the guy.
You ought to. He might have some. He might have some leftover inventory. Because he might have leftover inventory.
I doubt that. He probably has people like Pirate who he.
You know what? If I remember, I'm going to call him tomorrow.
Fine, I'll call first. No.
Well, welcome back, Mishi. He said I'm back for a couple of minutes.
Mish. Probably going to be a busy night for you. Sagerman says a good friend has worked at my PO forever, but I don't go there often. My town is so small.
I still got your corn. I didn't melt your corn. I've got it.
You didn't feed it to a horse?
There's actually about 2 miles from here a horse pasture and whatnot. And got a bunch of horses running around out there, so we can go feed it to the horses.
Oh my! This thing is holding moisture like crazy. You can you see that moisture? I tumbled them, and it's like it's a sponge. It just won't stop releasing moisture.
Heat it up.
I mean, it'll naturally dry. I'll put it outside.
Yeah, you can sit on the porch with the heat that we've been having. I don't know. What's the temperature been like up there for you?
Well, I think we went over how I like hot weather. So if I say, oh, it's great weather, then you can just assume it's really, really warm.
Well, I mean, you're so much further north than I am. I didn't know if you're getting the same heat waves we are, because it's, I mean, the last couple of days has been really nice, but for the last couple of weeks, it's been between 90 and with the heat index, 110.
It's about 86 high today, 80 now.
That's about what we had today. And yesterday it was in the 70s. Yesterday was beautiful. For me, anyway.
So.
OTG says microwave it. It's safe to do.
I once upon a time microwaved a zip tie.
A zip tie?
It caught on fire. There's metal inside of it.
I'm about to say that if some of the better ones have a little metal clip inside of them.
Oh yeah, I did, and I was really young.
Wow.
I was really young, and yeah, it's a good thing there's baking soda nearby. How did I know to put baking soda? I have no clue. It was like one of those moments, that flash in front of your eyes where, my car wash moment when I was off the track.
A kid says Kansas literally caught on fire. Wow. Yeah, Big Blind says he doesn't even own a microwave.
All right.
There she is.
Well,
you disappeared on me. I was talking away.
I have a very nice. I'm not gonna. I have a very nice vintage shawl. I'm gonna say.
And you be safe. Thanks for popping in.
The beast is taking at it like it's a sock or something.
Oh, okay.
All right, but it's almost 9 o'clock, and you know what that means.
It is 9. You got 1 minute for your stream.
Yeah, I have to learn how to moderate whatnot, so I can make a how to moderate whatnot video on YouTube because nobody else has one.
All right. Well, I thank you for popping in. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. I just sent a couple guys a link to this this stream. We'll see if any of them check their email, and because they're in chat right now, we'll see if any of them check their email.
Oh,
sent them a link.
Well, no. Now I'm curious. Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Where's the private chat? Let's see. There you go. That's the ones I sent it to. I sent it to you in private chat. Oh, she's got her mic turned off again.
I do. It's like, oh, Chuck Stacks. Hi. Oh, yeah. I can totally hear him say link.
Chuck, are you? I figured you'd be out, bro. I'd be happy to send you a link if you want.
When I was muted, I said bye, Great Scott. 3D Woodworks. Hi. I didn't see you come in here.
All right, Chuck, you're welcome too, brother. I sent you a link if you want to pop in. I know usually you're on the way to relaxing by this time.
All right.
But
I must
Penny
go.
is sleeping. I'm hot to trot tonight, folks.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you so much, Thule. It's always a lot of fun.
I'm not going to leave the stream. I'm still going to be in it. I'm just not going to be listening.
Okay.
Because I have to listen to tea. But I'll read the chat. So, all right. Have fun, everybody. I'll see you guys later.
Have a great night. Take care. See you later. So that's 3 of y'all in chat. I've actually sent a link to. Chuck, I did send you one. And I also sent one, if you guys want to. Great Scott, I sent you one. LLC, I sent you one. So y'all are welcome to pop in if you like. I really don't have much of anything to do. So I just figure I'll sit here and say hello and chat with all of you. Let's see. I got here late because I was doing a tree removal. Is that what you do for you? That's what you do for a living, right? Oh, there we go.
Well,
hey,
going on?
Well, hello. What's up?
Not much. How are you doing today?
Oh, doing pretty good, man. It's been a good day. I got some silver pours done, so I got one done, three poured, so it's been a good day for me.
Nice.
Heck yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Trying to just make it through this heat.
What's the temperatures for you over there?
Oh, I don't know. It's hot. So hot, sun will make you burst into flames.
Yeah, and it's
Do
been
you,
really, really humid over here too.
do you have the weather uh, command for the bot?
I don't have the bot. I've never learned how to use it.
Oh, okay. Well, we should get
You
that
talking
set
about the
up
Nightbot?
when we
Yeah, I've
stream.
never learned how to use Nightbot. I need to get
Oh,
it with you anyway, about some seeing what you charge
emojis.
me to make me some emojis.
Yeah, yeah.
Let you
Not
make a few
charging.
bucks and I'll get some emojis done. Well, you got to make a few dollars.
No, I just like to help out and save people time wherever I can.
That's awesome. Freaking awesome, dude.
How you doing,
3D Wood
Ken?
says, yes, I own a small tree service. They never stop growing until you cut them down. Yes, I guess that's true.
Yeah,
So how did you?
even then, cutting them down
Uh,
doesn't necessarily mean that they're gone. They're just gone
yeah,
for a little while.
you gotta get the whole stump and everything out if you want it to be completely gone.
Mm.
Um, so you went to the Tulsa show. I saw some of your video footage.
You could say I went, but really I just drove 3 miles down the road.
So yes, it's like right around the corner from you.
Yeah. Hey, Luke.
LLC, what's going on, bro?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Chitter chatting, man. Chitter chat.
Right on, right on. Great, Scott. Hello, hello.
Hello. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you too.
He says every tree is a potential stump.
Right.
007 says, "Dang, I'm late." Yeah, we've been going for about an hour. Tuli just left, but we're gonna chat for a little while. Yep. And seeing LLC keeps me jealous with that revolver sitting there every time I see him online.
Boy,
Yeah.
I just got off a live stream with Ian of Arc Silver Gold Osmium.
Okay.
Towards the end, he shows a revolver cylinder. It's just the cylinder.
I've seen one of those, a coin. And it's got the
Well,
gangsters on the other side.
no, it's not that one. It's a guy who's has his own like machine shop. And
Oh,
he just it looks like the cylinder to a revolver, and it is. I mean, it's not a real one, but it looks like, but it's made out of silver, and it's machined so well and it has it's a 6-shooter, and it has 6 half-ounce bullets that go in it. And they're so well machined that when you put them in and drop the bullet, it just slowly drops in because it's
perfect fit.
just perfect fit. And
Nice.
That's amazing.
it's pretty cool. It's worth seeing. It's on the end of my last live if anybody wants to see it. And it was 6 ounces, and it was well priced too. So I'm interested, but it was
How much is he asking for it?
$440.
For something like that, it's not horrible.
It's not bad at all. That's what I said. I said that's easily $100 an ounce piece for the amount of work that is going in there. But
Yep.
well, yeah, I'm interested in it anyway. I thought it was pretty cool.
What do you think, Scott? You into stuff like that?
I'm sorry, say again.
So are you into pieces like that?
Yeah, I'm into it. My bank account isn't.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
I
feel you.
definitely dig that stuff. All kinds of stuff like that.
Cool.
That's freaking awesome. I haven't seen one of those. That's a great idea.
Zombie around.
That's a pirate or not pirate vampire round, vampire and werewolf round right there.
Yep.
Werewolf, yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
was
pretty
thinking
great.
that would be tough to do, but Great Scott just kind of proved me wrong right there. That's a pretty cool idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
There you go.
Because I mean, you can make down an actual hone a tip down correctly, I suppose, to size. But who wants to do that, right?
Let's see. Stacking with Kraken. He is doing his best, y'all, to reach that 500 mark. He is close. Let's see where he's at, and let's see if we can give him some help here. Here is his channel link. If any of y'all in the chat have not checked him out, let's see where he's at. 493. He's almost there. Let's help push them. If we can, help push him up to that 500. That'd be fantastic. If we can get him to 500 within the stream, I'll give away some more silver.
Ooh, let's do it.
I haven't got you. I got you there, stacking with Kraken.
Say, break-in, I need my first 100. It seems like that first 100 is the most difficult. And then, you start getting more and more folks keeping up with your videos, and then it'll just start spreading organically. Yep. But don't get discouraged if it's not going as fast as you want. It's just the way YouTube works.
Yeah. Go ahead. Or were you done?
So yeah, I'm good.
I found out that so the algorithm like will desubscribe people from you.
Yep.
If you're not steadily putting out stuff or they don't watch one of your videos, they'll actually desub them and they'll do the work for you.
Yep. Absolutely.
Or if you gain too many too fast.
Yep.
Like 100 or 200 in a day, they know something's up.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Because there's so many channels out there where you can just buy them.
Yep. For like bots and stuff like that, doing your subs for you. OC Stacker, thanks for putting that stuff in the chat, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy your subs too, kind of?
There are services for it, but it's not a good idea to do.
Right.
No,
But so how does that work? Can you know?
I haven't used it. There's a couple folks that do videos about it and whatnot, and even if you watch them, they'll tell you, it's like you'll get the view or the subscribers up there, but you're not getting any views on your stuff. You're not getting any watch time or anything like that. So it's not helping the channel. So
I'm just wondering. So they just it's just like a bunch of bots. It's not. They just put out like have a bunch of computers that if you give them the info, those computers will go sub you or something like that.
I guess that's how it worked. Do you know, Great?
Just kind of from watching, it seems like there's a couple of different kinds. Yeah, there's channels that do promotions, like that's kind of all they're about. They invite people, hey, come and promote yourself, and we'll promote you as well. And then if you like give them a big super chat or something, then they will really push your channel and say, hey, everybody go here right now, subscribe. And that's when it really starts flooding in, when you actually donate to that channel. And then there's the other kind where they will hit you up in an email and say, hey, I can offer you, this many subs for this amount of money. It's
But at the same time, YouTube eventually picks up on it and will take those subs away from you anyway.
Sure. Yeah, I was just wondering. Yeah, they must have a line of computers like at a warehouse that are just
keeping up with all that crap. Yep.
Well, cool. I thought I would hop up.
What do you say?
Oh no, I gotta actually go deliver a car, but I just thought I'd hop up.
You bring it to my house?
Say hello. And
so you're gonna bring that car to my house for me?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. I thank you for popping on though, man. I hope your drive and the delivery goes well.
Oh yeah, yep. No, yeah. Thanks for having me on. Good to talk with you, Great Scott.
You too. Drive safe. Godspeed.
All
Be
right.
safe, man. Have a great night.
Talk to you on the next one. Thanks. Yep. Bye.
Take care. Let's see. He says, if I even think about posting a video on YouTube, the thought police ban me from uploading. It's crazy. Well, that's no fun.
There's been a
How's
couple
your
of
stuff?
times that I wish they had stopped me from uploading.
You put some out you weren't proud of?
Oh, I just maybe should have rethought them a little, you know.
Yeah, well, the folks that enjoy your channel, they'll like your stuff regardless. So you'd be good to go.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got
probably
I've got plenty of them that I've put up that I wasn't happy with in the end. But
yeah. It's
you ever
just
gone
that.
back to your old videos and watched them?
Yep, that perfectionist gene just jumps right out and says, "Oh, what are you doing? What did you do there? Come on, you know better than that."
Yeah, it could be painful to look at. Yes, sir. I'm still not great at it, but whew, what a difference.
Yeah,
Let's
and that's
see.
what makes, like, especially with the pores,
Uh-huh.
um, that's what makes them so unique. You know, like you see them after years, and you're like, they do such great work, and then you see their number one pour that someone has, and that's like the most prized because it's the most unperfect, but it's the beginning. It's where you start at. You know,
That's right.
we didn't start out perfect. You know, we work on it.
Well, when it comes down to it, it's all about time and patience, and it just gets better as you go. It's all about the journey. That's
That's
why
right.
my channel's called Journey, because that's what it's about, and I love it. Do I see a little guitar on your table?
Oh yeah, that one is poured by uh, Sterling Cannabis. He also did that hummingbird and that vertical pour.
That's cool.
Yeah, he actually did
That's a nice piece.
he did a few smaller ones like the guitar and the hummingbird, which I have kind of stacked up on that vertical pour. Kind of hard to see with the heart there. But and he did them for Ida Herring. She has a morning show, really sweet lady.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, I think Miss Coin Crew donated the silver. Sterling Cannabis donated the time to pour it, and then sent it to Ida, and she has them for prizes.
That's fantastic. Stacker man, you have a great night, bud. Sleep well.
Take care, Stacker Man.
There's so many really talented silver pourers out there. It's crazy the detail that some folks can get to these pours.
Oh, I know. Like, you don't even realize at first that like a 3D kind of pour is almost impossible. Like 2D is not a problem, you know? But once you get into those 3D pieces, it's it gets very complicated.
Ain't that the
At least
truth?
for Sandcast, you know.
Kraken's asking when we are going back to Raleigh. The next Raleigh coin show is in September, but there is a coin show in Rocky Mount in August, and I'll try and think about it and send you the info for it. I know Stack Attack's going. I'm pretty sure Chuck Stacks is going to go. I'm going to go. It's going to be small, maybe 10 tables, 15 tables. It's going to be real small, but it's a coin show, so I'm definitely going. You're welcome to join us, brother, as always.
Very
Yep.
nice.
Do you get a lot of shows up where you're at, Scott? Great Scott?
There are more around, but I haven't had the opportunity to go to them. There was one actually really close, just next town over, just I don't know, probably 5 or 6 miles away in Broken
Wow.
Arrow. I wasn't able to make it though. But then, yeah, Ravenhawk Coins is here in Oklahoma. He's closer to Oklahoma City, and he actually puts on a few shows. But yeah, I just haven't been able to make it. And there's some Dallas ones too. in Missouri as well. But yeah, I just haven't been able to get out as much as I'd like.
That's cool. You got. I mean, of course, I've got one. It's in driving distance, but it's still a couple-hour drive. It's cool that you've got one that's like right around the corner.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of coin lovers around here for sure.
That's awesome.
So, did you settle on what your latest submissions were for CAC?
No, I do have a. I think it's a 1807. It's an error coin. It's a '07 over 6, and it's a clip planchet, and it's a large set. It's
Oh,
in
yeah.
really rough shape, but I still want to get that certified. And then I've got that 1881 O Morgan dollar. But I've still got to go through some more because I want to send in at least 5. And then
Yeah.
I've got another gentleman that I see at Mr. Warren's shop all the time. He's got like 5 Morgans that he wants to send in with me. So yeah,
Nice.
I've got a couple, but I still need to pick out a few more.
Yeah, I could see how it could get addictive. I actually, after watching your video, I signed up just like I think a day before the Tulsa Coin Show. I knew they were going to be here, and I knew that they were going to be doing custom labels for the Tulsa Coin Show. So I was going to have to get
CAC?
some. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Here, I'll show you the ones that they brought to the show. And it was actually a little disappointing because I got a hold of them on Instagram and I said, so just to be clear, on the label it's going to say Tulsa Coin Show. And they said yes.
Oh,
So
it
I was
says Northeast
expecting
Oklahoma.
right. But the good news is some have already come back from Mike Boyer, the one that put on the coin show. And his labels do say Tulsa Coin Show.
Oh, that's
So I'm
awesome.
happy about that. Yeah, when they finally come in. And I wanted to ask you, this is the first time I've ever joined a grading company and first time I've ever submitted coins to be graded.
Yep.
For CAC, I got a good idea of what your turnaround time is, but then again, that's because you can go pick them up.
Yep.
And that seemed to be like around 3 weeks, maybe a little more.
Here locally, like I was saying before, Mr. Warren, his turnaround time was around 3 weeks. To get all of his coin back, he submitted 34 coins, and he got them all back. I think it was in either 5 or 6 weeks to get them all. But I
Okay.
do know some folks that did it by mail, and it took right around 8 to 10 weeks, so 2 to 2.5 months. But when Stack Attack and we sent some to Annex back in November, and it took like 5 months to get those coins back. And NGC, PCGS tend to be 6 months and up. So if CSC can do it in 2 months, that's fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much, Kraken. I feel the same way about you, man. I really enjoy your channel, y'all. Make sure you have Kraken. He will crack you up. He'll have you laughing for sure.
Oh, the thing is, Kraken is the same in person that he is on his streams. He went to the Raleigh show with us, and he is the same guy that you see on his YouTube video. It's awesome.
I bet he's a hoot.
Yep.
I also wanted. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say he only lives about a half an hour from me. So when we go to the shows and stuff, we'll probably start carpooling and whatnot.
Oh, cool.
Save him some fuel. He can just ride with me. But yeah, it's cool. He's pretty close, about 30 minutes away.
Very nice. Yeah, I wanted to ask, what does it take to get a CAC capsule holder? Because I've seen people get quite a few coins back, but it doesn't seem like they ever include a plastic holder for your capsules.
Are you talking about like a box like this? Or are you talking about the slab?
Well, you've seen PCGS boxes, NGC boxes to hold your slabs.
Okay. I actually did talk to them about that in person, and they are releasing a box. It's not released yet. That's why
Right.
nobody sees them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now the one that they're releasing will hold any slab from any company.
Right, because theirs are too big for any of the other boxes.
Correct. Their slabs are a little bit bigger than everybody else's, which means that everybody else's slabs will fit in a CAC box. But
Right.
it'll
Take care,
be, I think they said sometime, Kraken, you have a good night, buddy. I think they told me sometime this summer that they're supposed to be releasing those boxes, but I'll find out for sure. With luck,
Okay.
I'm going to go by there on Friday because we're going to sit down and schedule a video interview. They told me they'll sit down with me to go over some stuff, and so we're going to do a little video and find out, basically get them to walk through the whole process, their process, and that way I'll have the video up for that, and everybody can see what the process of dealing with CAC is, and hopefully we'll get everybody's questions answered for that. Yep.
Okay, nice.
I'm actually going to put a little video or a post up where people can put their questions in, because I want to have questions from y'all that y'all want CAC to answer, and I'll get them the directly from CAC. It won't be no middleman. It'll be directly from them. You get your answers.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been following online through their portal to see, what step it's at. And just the other day, like 2 days ago, it went from received to grading.
Yep.
So we'll see how
How
long it.
how long did it take you to get approved for your membership?
So that's another thing I was going to ask you. When I saw your video, you said that your application was approved.
Yep.
Now, the terminology application and approval made me think like that they might say no, but as far as my understanding, all these companies are glad to have your business. I've never seen anybody get turned down. Um, I didn't I didn't get any approval. It was just,
Okay.
hey,
So you didn't do a membership. You just got the grading service.
I had no idea that there was anything other than I didn't know that those were two separate things.
Yep. Yep. Now I don't quote me because I don't know all the details, but I know the rates and everything are different if you have memberships and stuff like that, and you get some extra perks when you have memberships. And of course, memberships, I'd imagine they prioritize those coins as well, so that would make sense too. But again, I'll be getting all those answers from them when we do that sit down interview.
Well, now I'm thoroughly confused because I was pretty sure I looked through the website in depth before joining, and no, I had no idea that.
Well, I know some
And
stuff
that was
recently
going to be
changed.
another question. I saw the folder that you got, and I haven't received any folder or any sample slab like you received.
Mhm.
So yeah, now I'm really disappointed. I didn't know that
Well, those
there were.
are now, of course, that all is part of the memberships. Um, but again, I don't know everything, but I'm going to do my best to find out. I know that there are memberships that you can still get. I don't know what the cost of them are. I got in, of course, I put my application in when they were just starting to open up their memberships. And so for a short period of time, they were offering them, I think the first year for free or something like that. But uh, yeah, I definitely plan to get all that detailed information, 100%.
When was that you put in an application for
Um,
membership?
Probably back in January, maybe
Okay.
something like that. I don't quite remember, but I'll have to look because I've got the emails for it. I'd have to go back and look. Let me see if I can find it.
That's right. This is for the
Yeah.
CAC grading service, Larry.
Okay, I signed up January 23rd. And when did I get my welcome to CAC? Reading, grading. Mr. Warren. I hope I didn't lose it. Okay, April 10th was when my account was approved.
Wow.
So about 3.5 months. But now they did tell me mine was fast tracked because I'm local. Just like Mr. Warren, he put in his and he was approved in like 3 weeks.
Well, that's a lot faster.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
well, he's also a dealer, so I'd imagine because he's a dealer, he got fast tracked quite well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet they had quite an influx to a lot of people in the beginning.
Yeah, because they've only been doing it for a year now.
Right.
Larry Downing. Hey, man. Hey, Larry, are you going to the Rocky Mount show in August? I know me and the other guys are going if you want to go. It's going to be awesome. We're talking about the membership to CAC, brother.
So yeah, that should be question number one. What are the different options and what's the difference between a membership and, well, apparently whatever it is that I
Just
may
like a general
currently have.
submission.
Well,
Let me
you say
see.
general submission.
Like I'm feeling like what you did was like maybe a basic, just a general submission. I don't really know all the details, like I said, but here's my book right here. Let me see if I can find anything.
So from what I understand, you generally have to be a member to even be able to submit coins, generally
That's
with
what
these
I thought.
submission services like PCGS, NGC. Now, Annex is different. Annex
Correct.
does not require you to have any type of membership.
That's right.
Anybody can submit a coin for grading to them.
Yep.
So I paid in advance. It was prorated. Typically they charge $99 or $100 and you get
For a year.
$50 back. Yes,
Okay.
that's if you sign up on January 1st. Otherwise it's prorated. Like when I joined, it only cost me $57.
Well, that makes
But
sense.
like I was saying, when you pay $100 at the very beginning of the year, because that's when the date rollover is, then you get basically half of that you get back in credit towards grading services.
Okay. Yep,
So
that's
when
cool.
I signed up, I paid like $57, and then I also got like $28 or whatever in credit. So I got half of that fee in credit. So I imagine I think I signed up for the membership,
Okay.
but then again, I didn't have to get approved or anything. I wasn't applying. It was just okay, you pay us and now you're in kind of thing. There was no request to be accepted. Yeah, it's all, like I said, my first time, so it's all a little confusing anyways. But I
I'm
was
I'm
glad
still pretty
to be able
confused as
to
well.
I was glad to be able to submit the coins there at the show. A little bit of disappointment that the people accepting the submissions weren't really experienced, I guess I would say. Um, like generally, one of the benefits of going to a coin show and submitting coins there is they will take a look at it and say, this is going to come back as details, because it's been cleaned. So you can say, oh, well, never mind then. I don't want to submit that coin. You can save
Yep.
yourself money and time and hassle. But the people that CAC had working there in the Tulsa show, they kind of referred me elsewhere to get opinions as to if there might be any problems or complications with my submissions.
Wow. Hey, Chuck Stacks.
Hey, Chuck Stacks, what's up?
Oh, he's got his microphone muted right now. Yeah, that can be quite a bit of confusion when dealing with the submission companies, but hopefully we can get it all figured out when we have our sit down. I'm really hoping for it. But it looks like, there you go, Chuck. Now he's there. What's up, brother?
Hey, what is up? Happy Wednesday, fellas. And it really is an honor to share the stream with the awesome. Great Scott.
Oh, thanks, man. You as well. Stand-up guy, always entertaining, happy,
He's always in a good
vigorous
mood. It's not fair.
attitude. Yeah. He's always
Yeah,
living.
I'm always in a
living
good mood because I never had children. So I heard you guys talking about
Hey.
coin shows. Coin shows, beyond belief. They just bring out the greatest emotions. They're so much fun. Everything you guys are saying is spot on.
It's like a kid
You're-
in a candy store.
Yep. Hey, Chuck, you're coming with us in August, right? Back to the one in Rocky Mount.
Oh, hell no.
You're not going to go?
No. We had the worst experience at a coin show. So
I was there.
my Silver Journey and I have gone to almost a dozen coin shows together now, and Silver and Gold Stack
like
Attack, and we have just experienced the full spectrum. So you know what's good, you know what's bad, and I would put that Rocky Mount one at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, but see, that particular one, it's not about the show. It's about hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
But as long as we don't go to Chili's afterward.
Oh my goodness, that was the worst. So many inside jokes here. Thank you very much, folks, for tolerating it.
We went to a Chili's after the coin show, and we should have looked at the ratings for it because they had two out of 5 stars, something like that.
No.
It's the worst restaurant we've ever been to. It was terrible.
I want my money back, money back, money back. I want my money back.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, even if we don't go to the show, we all still need to just get together and go coin shop hopping.
No, but seriously, I love every opportunity to hang out with you. But that weekend is Penny Stack's birthday, and we got some special things planned, so we are tied up that weekend.
Okay. Well, then I'm sure we'll see you at the Raleigh show in September then. And I'm sure I'll see you between now and then anyway, because I'm gonna come up on a Wednesday to go meet Luke at Raleigh Rare Coins.
Nice.
Which one is it? It's Stack Attack's coin shop. What's it called?
That's it. It's a Raleigh Silver and Gold.
Raleigh Silver Gold. Yeah. Yep. So maybe I'll see you sometime around then. That'd be awesome. Alkaline, what's up?
SBA fan, that was the nice thing about submitting at the show. They actually filled it out for me and kind of went through it, because I told them it was my first time. So they kind of explained it all, and it was really helpful.
Annex did that when we submitted. We just handed him the coins. He did all the paperwork.
Nice.
But that was, like you said, it was at the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck, you got some real goodies sitting up there, man.
Oh yeah. I was lucky enough to hang out with Snoopy Stacks and Adam Hartman Maid earlier, and got all these things available for choice on some races earlier. But I'm just looking at the chat and I see Larry Downing, and he's trying to play coy like he was a downer, but that dude was so awesome. I mean, he was super fun to hang out with.
I didn't get to hang out with him as much as I'd like, but he was there with his family, and I didn't want to, to interrupt any of that. But he was cool to meet. Absolutely loved to get a chance to hang out with him some more.
Very first thing I noticed was that he had a daughter who looked like she was only a year or two younger than your daughter.
Yeah, it looked like they were really close. Yeah, but I'm not sure how old his daughter is. My daughter's 18, but they looked like they were pretty close in age. Yep. So, how's did Penny Stacks ever get a chance to go through all them pennies?
Yeah, she was very happy. It was super cool. There was all kinds of proofs, and she's mentioned many times how thankful she is. Thank you.
So there were some in there she needed for her collection?
Pretty much all of them. Yeah.
Oh well, that freaking worked out awesome. Cool.
Yeah, because we don't have like a Dansko book or anything, but she files everything in these little tiny brown manila envelopes, and it's all sorted and dated and labeled, and everything's chronological.
That's
And
awesome.
she was going one after another, and she's like, "Oh, this one I got is just like circulated, but this one I got from sorry, My Silver Journey is it's proof." I almost said your name. Sorry. Yeah.
Larry Downing says his daughter's actually 13.
Yeah, well, Larry Downing was about 6'4", and his 13-year-old daughter is about 5'9" already. So yeah, she looks like she's about done with high school.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see, make a bunch of buttons from the slab and sell the coin for 3. Oh, he's talking to 007. 007
Yeah.
said, I have got a few coins, a few graded slabs from online sellers for about $7. I figure someone paid $20 to have them graded. Yeah, I see that all the time. People selling coins for less than the grading cost. What about you, Great Scott?
Yeah, you really can't beat that when you figure it that way. You, you know, not only are you getting authenticity, it's a real coin, but it's also protected for life. You got it in the capsule. You cannot beat $7 for a slab, no matter what's in it.
Yep, absolutely. Look at all those shinies you got there, brother. What is that one to the left of your dragon?
Well, my
Oh,
most valuable piece is this one right here.
looks like
Oh,
a
you're
new
full of crap.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I got to get you one of my black ones. I got to order some more. I didn't know you only had my blue one.
That's all right. I'm super grateful for all the cool poker chips I have.
They're so fun to collect. I'm surprised Great Scott hasn't made one.
I know. I want to have a really good design, like if I'm going to go ahead and spend the money on them, I don't want to be disappointed by them. I don't want anybody to be
Absolutely.
disappointed,
I tell you,
Yep.
this was the guy at the coin show who really blew my mind. And I didn't expect him to be that freaking cool. That dude was awesome to hang out with. Stacking
Yes,
with
sir.
Kraken.
100%. Yep. That was great.
I got one of his chips coming.
Oh, awesome. Hey, PMG, what's up, man? Hey, fellas, how you doing? Good information. Thanks. Yep. Having a nice little chit chat. OTG says continue the trend, and then someone else can grade it and start the process all over again. Infinite money creation. There you go. Let's see. Where do y'all get the poker chips made at? They get made all over. Yeah. You got pokerchips.com. Mine were done at chiplabs.com. But there's lots of online retailers for them. Yep, 7 stacks. I got one of her chips. I love that design of hers. It's such a pretty design.
And they vary quite a bit. Some of them have like actual clay chips that are a lot heavier. A lot of them will have like a magnetic base, like steel, right in the center. They'll stick to a magnet. Yeah, overall, I think you're probably just as good going with the lower cost one as any of the higher costs.
That's what I do. But
design.
of course, yeah, and we don't sell them. We give them away. I mean, if I had the extra money, I would get the clay ones, but they're about 20% more expensive. So I get the composite ones, but they're made quite well. They're quite durable.
Yeah.
3D says Chuck Stacks has a nice poker chip collection display. Yes, he does. Looking terrific.
Well, thank you very much. The display I'm very proud of, but the collection itself is just a fraction of what our awesome friend 7 Stacks has. She is by far the poker chip
Queen.
aficionado. She probably has 100 now.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy. I tried to start getting a really big collection, and I've got, I don't know, somewhere around probably 45. But 7, correct me if I'm wrong, but you've got to be pushing 100 by now, right? That's freaking amazing. Yep. See, y'all it's got me wanting to get out my poker chips. Hold on.
Show it.
Well, mine are all in a book.
Yeah, you've got them nicely set up.
Oh, I see one that Great Scott's got over there. I got the same one. Very nice.
We have more than one matching.
Oh, I got one of those too.
Oh, yeah, I got that one.
Nice. Heck yeah, brothers.
Yeah.
So, yep, I've got that one right there.
Oh, heck yeah.
Nice.
That's what I'm
Now,
talking
see,
about. Brotherhood.
I don't have that one, the blue one.
Oh, I don't
yeah.
have that Scully. That Scully is a good one.
Actually, I didn't know it. He sent me an email after I got this. This is the last one he had. That is
Oh,
freaking
sweet.
so nice of him to send me his last one. I'm so grateful. Mellow Stacks, I've got all, 7 of his?
Did you say 7?
Yeah, right here. Mellow, that's mellow, that's mellow, that's mellow, that's mellow, and that's mellow.
Jeez
yeah,
Louise,
Mellow's
it's like he's running a roulette table. Yeah.
Yeah, Mellow's got 7 of them.
This was my very first a couple of years ago, like before it was even popular.
The composite
Jim.
ones, T-Bird says composite are the best ones to get. A professional poker player will tell you the clay ones are the best. I like the composite ones. They're a little bit cheaper and they have that metal core in them, makes them quite a bit stronger, I would imagine. But it all just depends on your preference. But 7, she just said she has 90 chips and more on the way.
Nice.
What were you just saying, Great Scott?
Yeah, Great Scott, you've been around a lot longer than most of us. That chip, I don't know that one.
Yep. Tom Honks, aka Bacardi Jim. Great guy. I was able to meet him at the coin show before it was here in Tulsa. It was out in Grove, Oklahoma. That's where the guy that puts on the show, that's where his coin shop is. But yep, I got to meet him out there and get that.
That is awesome.
It must have been like at least 2.5, maybe even 3 years ago.
Alkaline says, nice poker chip collections. Don't know how anyone can pick a favorite. I can't. There's so many amazing designs.
Oh,
It's
pick a
incredible.
favorite. That's a tough question.
I wouldn't even attempt to pick a favorite. There's just too many fantastic ones, man. Seriously.
Let me see. If I had to, I would maybe say I really like this one that Slowthorpe made with the ship on it, the pirate ship one. That is just smoking hot, man.
Yeah.
If I was forced to pick one, I would be biased, and actually, I would say KJ Stacks. And that's because I did that design myself, so I'm biased on that one.
I'm going to keep it family friendly and not show the other side of this one, but I can see it. I can see it on Chuck's. He's about to. Okay, fine. If you're going to do it, then I'll do it.
See, I don't have
Come
one
on,
of those.
man. Keep it family
my
friendly.
favorite.
Come on, man. Yeah.
I've got to get some more chips ordered because I need to send like Old Sniping Farmer. I sent some out to Oregon Stacker. I don't know if he ever got it. Austrian Stacker, he sent me one, but it arrived with the chip had been torn out the side of it. I don't know. I've sent out so many that never made it. It's crazy. Question, guys. I have a 1962, 63, 64 Lincoln's 1 cent proof and a 55 double die. It's an LS coin with a show coming in August. Is it a good idea to take these to get graded? The 55 double die, probably.
Yes, definitely.
The other 3, it's really not that hard to get the proof ones. But those 55 double dies are really nice.
I totally agree with you on that, man, because when we were at that big show 2 weeks ago, we saw so many 1960s Lincoln proofs. I mean, almost every other table had a dozen of them that were beautiful stunners, and they had the LED light set up, and they were gorgeous. So everybody's got them. I wouldn't invest in those.
Well, I just gave Penny Stacks a whole sheet of proof Lincoln cents.
Exactly.
They're not that difficult, but let me look it up. That 55 double die can actually be worth some real money if it's got a good grade to it.
Yeah.
Those are
Speaking
very,
of,
very popular because it was so obvious. Like you look at
You can
it,
see it with your naked eye. Yeah.
you look at it, and you're going to feel like you've maybe had one too many. Like you're just tipsy because you're seeing double. It's so spread out. Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
feel like
looking
that
for
right
each.
now, anyways. But that's because I had 4 too many.
We just stand out in the sun for too long. Man, doesn't
Here we
take
go.
much.
I found it.
But
All right.
speaking of zooming in on double dies, your new camera journey is amazing.
It's not a camera. It's my cell phone.
No, your scope, your close in scope.
I'm a little confused.
Your scope, your coin scope,
Your coin
microscope.
scope to
Oh,
20 times zoom for double dies and shit like that.
you talking about the one I'm doing the review on?
Yeah.
That video should come out probably next week. But yeah, that thing is freaking amazing. You can go
Oops.
way
Foot
up
and mouth.
close and see that.
Foot and mouth. Chuck spilled the beans. There you all got the teaser. Yeah.
But here you go. 1955 double die in a VF20 is worth $1,500.
Yeah.
So there's some serious money for that coin.
Oh,
15,000 at MS65. So yeah, definitely get that one graded. You've got a real treasure there if you found one of those, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That is crazy. Well, I'll tell you what, that's the red book. I've actually got the gray sheet here, and the price will be different in the gray sheet. The red book tends to price things high, doesn't it?
Yes.
So here we're talking about CAC. We'll use the CAC gray sheet. So, seated Lincoln cents 32. 36. Too many coins. Help.
Hello, L.
Oh, is L here?
Yeah.
Hey, great to see you.
What's up, L Arms?
All right. For some reason, I can't find it in the gray sheet. Let me look at this one.
Speaking of gray sheet, one of the coolest things about going to the coin shows is you always get one of those new quarterly gray sheet magazines for free just walking in.
Yep, that's this one right here. I picked it up at the
Heck
show.
yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Love it.
You know something I found out? The guy that makes gray sheet, he's in Virginia Beach.
Right next to Breach and you.
And yeah, I found out Breach lives in Virginia Beach. So I need to go over there and meet the guy from Gray Sheet. That'd be cool. Let's see, 1800s large sets. I'm having a hard time finding it in the.
It's all right.
Wow.
Keep looking. That's all right. Keep looking. I got a couple of questions for Great Scott.
There you go. Have at it.
Great Scott, have you ever been to the Atlantic or Pacific Ocean?
I've been to the what I always get them mixed up. I've been to the Pacific Ocean in California.
Okay, 10-4. The reason I ask that is because all of you Middle America Tulsa guys, I'm curious because it's not like a 2-hour drive to the coast like it is for me, or Journey, or just an hour drive and let's hang out at the beach. So I'm always curious if you normal dudes just like us ever make it out to the ocean. You know, it's a big adventure to do that.
Yeah, it really is. Being right in the center of the country, I really didn't have any chances growing up. And that very first time that I went to the ocean, it was actually just a little while before my grandfather passed, and I didn't really get to see him much in my adult life. And it was looking like he might not have that much longer. So my mother and I took a trip out there to visit him, and that was my first chance to get in the water and taste that salt water. But then I also moved to South Lake Tahoe for about 16 years and made a few trips out to San Francisco. And was able to visit the ocean then as well.
Nice.
But I found it. The absolute lowest grade possible, that's in here is a G4, would be worth $1,120. So there you go, buddy.
Gosh.
Whoa.
And that's for a G4. Basically, that's a slick coin at G4, and it would still be worth $1,100. So yes, absolutely get that graded.
Yeah. The rest, just keep them in a nice sleeve, but get that 55 graded.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, there's something
Crazy
about
amount.
going to the ocean that's you really can't describe it. Like I said, I lived in Tahoe, and Tahoe has a huge lake, and you can look out it and not really see the North Shore or the other shore, but there's still to your left and right mountains. When you're at the ocean and you're looking off into the distance and seeing nothing but water and seeing sunsets over that water,
God,
it's
that's
a
awesome.
whole nother feeling.
That is awesome, dude. I love hearing you talk about that.
OTG says, well, hell, I'm a G4.
Yeah. I might be a G2 at best. Been smoking for 35 years. Yeah.
Well, that make me a G3 because I quit smoking about 12 years ago.
Well, congrats. It's not an easy
Broke
thing to do.
stacker. Hey, brother. Yeah, I was happy to get off of it because I did smoke for 23 years. So I was happy to get off of it. Chuck
Man,
Stacks is your channel. Chick Stacks topic. That's hard to say.
Chuck Stacks is your channel. Chicks. But
See, you
yeah, I
can't
don't
say it either.
understand that. Yeah, no, I got it. Next topic. It's super cool to see Larry Downing hanging out with us tonight because getting to meet him and his awesome family at the show was really fun. Really cool to hear he's a local guy.
Heck yeah, it was awesome. It's so cool just to find new people anyway.
And that's why it's so cool to hang out with Great Scott, because he is notorious. And I freaking loved watching that Silver Seeker video where he interviewed you, bro. That was amazing, dude.
That was nerve-wracking. I'm generally
I could tell. It wasn't just like hanging out with Gold Snipe and Farmer on his, 1-year anniversary party, that fun time, or the 420 party or something. You look like you were on national news and you look nervous. Yeah.
Well, I didn't have any time. It was all of a sudden, that he asked me, and I was like, well, I can't turn this down. And he even kind of tried to prep me with what he was going to ask me. And I tried to think in my head, okay, are you ready? No, but yeah, let's go for it. But that was cool to be able to do.
It was very, very fun. He talked to Mad Stacker, which was really cool because he's a guy I stream with a lot too. Awesome, moral, ethical guy.
Yeah. Yep, all those guys, Easy, Everyday Opportunity, everyone from the coin Q&A or live coin Q&A, Ida Herring, Mr. and Ms. Coin Crew.
What
Raven.
about I gotta ask about the Cranky Stacker because he's a Nebraska guy. He could make his way over there. You seen him yet?
Yeah, that's not too far, but no, I haven't. Unfortunately, there have been a couple of people that got to the show and I didn't find out until after it was all over, that I missed them. But yeah, I haven't heard of the Cranky Stacker being there yet. We'll have to push them for next year.
That same thing happened to us. Right after we left our show, we were all getting lunch and having a good time, and then we started getting texts from Jetmech saying, "I'm at the show. Where you guys at? What's going on?" Jetmech 999. He's like, "Where you guys at, man? I'm standing right here. Where you at?" I'm like, dang it, just missed you, dude.
Oh man. 007, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I am trying to get to 1,000. I'm pretty close. I want to say just about 150 off.
You're almost there. Almost there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are they at? Trying to figure out how to add this. Oh, there it is. Okay. And scroll that banner. Scroll that beautiful banner footage. There we go.
Oh, thank
Don't
you.
forget to like and subscribe, folks.
No, I put the one with both of y'all's channel links on it.
Nice. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for sharing that. But you two guys have put in the hard work week after week for months and years now to really grow your channels and earn the respect and the income from YouTube. And you guys, we all really look up to you. So thank you both, My Silver Journey and Great Scott. Thank you guys.
Dude,
Yeah,
Me,
you know,
I just like to get drunk and make shorts. That's just me, you know.
Dude, that last short you did with the story about the zombies,
Oh my
that's
goodness.
one of the greatest videos I've ever seen. If y'all have not seen that, you have got to. I was sitting in my car. I pulled over just so I could listen to it because I literally was on the edge of the seat. You did such a great storytelling in that. It was fantastic.
Nice. Our brother Stuart, I think, put a comment. He was like, Negan, 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 or somebody. It
Here it is
just
right
brought back
here.
all the
Here's a
Walking Dead.
link to that video. One of the best videos I have seen from the stacking community, and it has nothing to do with stacking.
Whoa, there's Stuart right there. What is up, my
Stuart!
savage brother Stuart?
What's going on?
Nice. Now I'm going to talk about a big bag of money. Let's see if that appears. Yeah.
oh, Stuart.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Dude, how did you come up with that story? That was amazing.
Oh, the zombie story?
Yes, that was crazy.
All right. Well, there's 13 of us in chat and two awesome guys I look up to on panel. So I'm going to spill the beans. 14 in chat. Why not? I'm going to spill the beans for y'all. Here it is. So, Chug Stacks, all I do is I Google zombie short stories and I just read lots of them. And that's what I do when I'm on break or going out to have a cigarette or something. And I just like reading these little short stories about zombie stories, things that take 4 or 5 minutes. It's maybe 2 or 3 pages. And I read them, and it's just kind of fun. It's sort of like instead of just watching 5 minutes of another episode of The Walking Dead on my smoke break, I just read something instead. I'm old school. I like to read. And then
Nothing wrong with that.
I read one a few months ago, and it just sort of set into me, and it felt like that seems like something that would happen at my work, and I loved it. And then finally, I got all the freaking Zombucks, so I could make a little bit of visual video to go with it.
Yep.
So I got that box from Provident Metals. By the way, Provident Metals has got the hookup on Zombucks swag if anybody wants any. And just put all the pieces together and read the story, but tweaked it a little to make it fit me and my job. And there you go.
Dude, but the way you delivered it just was so natural. It just sounded like somebody was actually recalling an event. You did an amazing job.
Nice. I'm sad I haven't watched it yet, but I did copy it, so I'm going to watch it as soon as we get out of here.
Cool. Thank you, Great Scott.
It's
yeah.
like a 4-minute video, 4 minutes 39 seconds. It is
Thank you
well
for
worth it. Y'all have got
making
to
it.
check it out. Yes, sir.
A lot of people don't really put a lot of thought into, what it takes to make a video. It's so much more
Oh, yeah.
involved besides just getting prepared. But it's like, at least for me, like I said, I'm generally a pretty, uh, shy kind of person. So to get up and like talk in front of everybody or even make a video is a little nerve wracking. So thanks for
It absolutely can be. Yes, sir.
100% agree. 100% agree. But you know what? You sound so natural on the live streams, especially when you go for like hours with GSF. I'm surprised to hear you're nervous.
Well, a lot of it depends on who you're up there with too. Gold Sniping Farmer can just take, all the stress off. He'll make you laugh quickly. He'll make you feel at home. Just like you're sitting in a room with a good friend. you know.
I like to think that's the way I am too. So people that I've hung out with and made good friends with for years and years, they like to give me a little bit of feedback. And one of the cool things I've heard is, Chuck, you don't judge people. You just like to hang out with them and just have fun. And I've always prided myself on that because, I've hung out with the lowest class and the higher class and everybody in between. And I know a good person when I see one, and that's how I judge people.
Well, that's cool. Heck yeah.
Oh, Larry, thanks for asking. Dad is doing really well. He had a few medical issues come up. Not anything like it was all circumstantial. He took a slip and fall and had some bleeding going on in his brain. It was like banana peel type of slip and fall right back on the concrete, and he is doing a lot better. Once we finally realized what happened, they went in there and relieved the pressure, but then he got back on blood thinners before they even checked to make sure if he had totally stopped, bleeding, which unfortunately he was still bleeding. So then they had to get back in there and put some type of glue to stop the bleeding. But now he is cleared, no more bleeding. You wouldn't know that anything had ever happened. So thanks for asking, Larry. He is really well.
Nice. Good
Yeah.
news.
Yep. All prayers answered.
Come on, Stuart, troll my ass. You know I love a good kick in the nuts. I'm a construction worker. We're all about busting each other's balls. I wish there was more of that on YouTube, but you got to be careful. People take it the wrong way.
Right. That's really kind of why I started streaming, because, you can't get across, emotion and intention
Ooh.
in typed letters. It's just, it can be taken so many different ways. So I just had this feeling like people might get the wrong impression of me, or how I am. So I wanted to just get on and be able to talk to people so that they could get a feel for who I am.
That's always cool.
And it's also really nice to be able to just talk instead of type.
That's true. Absolutely. Of course, you get better flow to your conversation too. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like when my Silver Journey and Silver Gold Stack Attack and myself go to have a big plate of nachos after a coin show, and we just get to let it ramble. And the
Yes,
three of
sir.
us are like brothers who are just getting together for a reunion, and it's nonstop chatter. The wives sit back and they're just like blown away. They're like, they can't say a word. They're just sitting there like looking back and forth, rapid, like following a tennis match. Yeah.
Actually, I just messaged him. I don't know if he's going to come on or not, but I sent him a link. We'll see. He did message me back, but I don't know if he's going to come on or not.
Nice.
Yep. Stuart
Well,
says MSJ is so nice, though. I hold him in reserve.
shit.
Oh, let's see.
Well, you
Don't
know
try
what?
to make
Like I
a friend on
said,
text knowing those I'm a joker. What do you say?
Chuck has a problem with foot and mouth disease, so I'm going to drop a little teaser for the 14 in chat right now. There's a pretty
Okay.
good chance you might get to see my Silver Journey face reveal coming up this month. You never know. Just stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Actually,
Maybe, maybe.
our channel members have already seen it.
There you go. All I'm saying is stay tuned and share it with others, folks.
Everybody, you're gonna let the whole world see how weird I look. That's all right. Yeah. See, a bit smaller would be nice, bro. What did I miss from Broke Stacker? Oh, they're just having a combo. Okay. What were you saying, Scott?
I remember Mad Stackers. I want to say it was like 500 celebration or maybe 750, and it may have been 1,000 too. That may have been the reason for it. But he hadn't done any face reveals, and everyone's always curious, especially with a voice like his. He's
Yep.
not a small man. So, everybody's like, "What does he look like? Does he look like Sasquatch, or is he some, Arnold Schwarzenegger looking guy?" And at the very end of his show, he just like popped on real quick. And I remember not many people were still around. Like a lot of people had left. So very
Yep.
few actually got to see him. And because I knew the significance of it and everybody was going to be like, oh no, I missed it, I made sure that I went back and I recorded it. And the
Yep.
next day, it was the talk of all over the place. Everyone's like, "Did you hear Mad Stacker did a face reveal? What? No way!" And
Cool.
he edited it or deleted it. You couldn't go back and see it. So everyone was like, "No!" And I, typed into chat, "I've got, I've got video of it. If anybody wants
Damn
to
it.
start bidding now or something." Just jokingly, but yeah, that was pretty fun.
That's pretty fun. So I have a question about face reveals for you, Great Scott. But first, Larry Downing, suck it, Chuck. That was from Gold Snipe Farmer or somebody else's stream earlier tonight. Yeah. Anyways, so Great Scott, question for you. When did you first do a face reveal with your big, giant, multicolored beard that you got? And were you nervous at all?
Well, so this was, back in the day. I remember Handy Andy is who I called right before I went live for the very first time. And he was so nice, so helpful. As you can imagine, I was just a ball of nerves, and I was just calling him, to say, I just want to make sure I had everything in line, had everything I needed in the description and, just making sure I was doing everything right. And without even asking, he said, "Well, when are you going live?" And I was like, "Well, I was thinking here pretty soon, like right now." And he was like, "Okay, well, do it. Go ahead. I'll be right here. I'll be in your chat." And which is very supportive. And then later on, come to find out, I got a pretty good little raid, like from I think Everyday Opportunity and another channel. Well, it turns out that other channel that brought a lot of people over to raid me was where Handy Andy popped in, and actually it was a female's channel, and he said, "Hey, ladies, there's fresh meat on the market," or something to that extent, like a new hottie. Go check out Great Scott, and he brought all these people over to my channel.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, it was really cool of him. And then I remember at the end of the stream, I got over the nervousness after the first little while, and then towards the end, I was really starting to feel it and having a great time. Well, before I knew it, so much time had gone by that it was actually Handy Andy said, probably a good time to wrap it up now, and say goodbyes and all this. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even realize how long I had been on. And right at the end, he said, how about a face reveal? So it was actually my very first stream that I turned around the camera real quick, gave a wave, smiled, and yeah, it was my very first stream that I face revealed. I didn't have the
Cool.
beard at that time, though. At least not to the extent it is now.
Nothing wrong with that, man. That's a cool story.
Yeah, it was really cool. Again, just a reminder that there's so many great people in this community that are always willing to help. And, even if it's not with your stream, if you're just having a tough day, there might be somebody whose voice just kind of speaks to you.
Yep.
And do you feel like you could talk to them? I promise you, that person that's making you feel that way is most likely going to be glad to get an email from you saying, "Hey, do you have a minute to talk?" And
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you they will. I bet you they will absolutely be glad to hear you out and offer any advice or no advice at all. If you just need someone to talk to vent, get it out, Yeah, a lot of great people. Don't hesitate to reach out.
Pretty Woods, you have a safe drive home. Enjoy your dinner. Take care.
Bye, 3D.
What sticker is that? That's nice.
Oh, Ice Girl. Yeah.
Silver and Gold Stack Attack said he got involved in a movie. He said give him about 5 minutes and he'll pop one.
No,
Nice.
that means he's playing all those arcade games he's got up in his spare bedroom. That dude has got the most bomb house I've ever hung out at.
That man cave of his is freaking amazing. He actually offered to let us film in there, but I was like, no, I don't want to, your privacy and whatnot. But it's freaking awesome, dude.
Oh, it's freaking awesome. When I invited you guys to come hang out at my house, right
Yeah.
away, Penny Stacks was like, oh my gosh, they're going to be so disappointed. We don't have video games. We don't have a giant tiki bar. We don't have all this great stuff that Silver and Gold Stack Attack has. I said, don't worry. Normal people don't have that. That dude is killer high society. He's cool.
The man cave, dude, he's got just arcade machines everywhere, little bar, the whole works. I don't have none of that either.
Oh yeah, he's got pool table, air hockey. I mean, almost his whole top floor of his house. Plus, he's got a spare bedroom just full of like killer collectible Hot Wheels that are worth tens of thousands. And I mean, that dude, man, he's a smart MF. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, he is. Absolutely. Yes, sir. I think I sent it to the wrong email. He's like, what email did you send it to? Let's see.
Hey, just to speak it again for a second ago about what Great Scott was talking about and how much it means to get an email from somebody, and I want to go ahead and just say that really does mean the most to me because the first thing I do in the morning is I get up, I let the dog out, I have a cigarette, and I check my emails. And when I see something on my Chuck Stack Silver email, which is, intentional just for YouTube and nothing else, it
Yep.
makes me so happy. It blows my mind. It's
Yep.
just like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. Somebody reached out to me over the night or something, and now I got something I can talk about through the day with somebody and get into it. And
It just makes
yeah,
you feel good about all the work you put into your channel. Because I do the same thing every morning, and I check my emails for every morning. And the one that I check is my YouTube. The other ones I don't care about. I'll check those when I get to work. But my YouTube one I check every morning because it's just exciting to open it up and, like you said, see something there. It's like, that's freaking amazing.
yeah, Larry Downing was prejudged. I'm telling y'all, if you guys live stream and you don't keep up with Larry Downing's chat, you're missing out because that dude is pure Jay Leno, and you have got to watch it nonstop.
I am just getting into the whole streaming thing. There's just so many to keep up with, and then trying to keep up the streaming too. And I was like, all right, I'm going to give this a try. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's not going to be easy.
Nah, look, Great Scott knows what to do, and I know what to do, and you know what to do. You just put some silver in your phone and just hang out and talk. That's all it is.
Oh no, I don't. I absolutely love doing this. I've done like 7 or 8 or something like that in the last few weeks. It's just, a lot of times like, well, what the hell am I going to talk about? But hey, just turn it into a general conversation, and it turns into be a really fun thing.
So Larry Downing. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. You please.
No. Your turn.
I was just going to say we have another comedian here in chat, Matt Adams, who may have missed a little joke that he popped in there. It says, whenever I'm sad, my friend always says, cheer up, man. It could be worse. You could be stuck underground in a hole that's full of water. I know he means well.
Okay.
That's a little brutal, dude.
Yeah.
They're all having a conversation about dinner in chat.
So Mr. Larry Downing is notorious on $1 Million Meg stream for having super funny comments, and it's a Friday night between 7 p.m. Eastern and about 11 p.m. Eastern, and it is super fun time, and they run a few races, but really it's about the chat just cutting loose and everybody doing their Friday thing. And Larry Downing is notorious for his awesome, funny comments. So when I got that text message at 11 a.m. that said, "We're over in the back left corner of the show, Chuck, come over here." And I was like, "Oh, we're heading right there right away." So I grabbed my silver journey by the sleeve and I was like, "We're going over there right now. We got to go find Larry Downing." And I saw this dude standing about 6'4" with a smile about 8 inches wide. Even though he had a wife and kids like balls and chains on him, he still was happy as anything could be, like a circus clown. And I was like, that has got to be Larry Downing. That dude is just high on life from ear to ear, and I can't wait to hang out with him more. That's all I'm saying.
Nice.
Well, see, that's cool. I mean, he's built up a reputation of being a good guy, a fun guy. And, there's nothing wrong with that. It's always cool to meet somebody like that.
Yeah, there's nothing better than meeting someone in real life and it exceeding your expectations of the person.
Exactly. Yep, 100%. He says, "Thanks, Chuck. I try to keep it light and bring a smile to folks." That's what it's all about, man, making each other smile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I love it.
Most
Hey,
definitely.
Journey, meaning to ask about your coin display shelf. Do you make those? I have been getting lots of questions about those lately, and I'll actually show it to you. Emerald, what's up, Emerald?
Your shit is
These
very
did not make.
organized, bro. Very
There you go.
organized.
That is a drawer organizer for silverware, and it's just right to hold a coin on a stand.
That's perfect.
And these are the little bamboo ones you find in the kitchen section at Walmart. I got these at
For
Big Lots, but
there-
Walmart has them too.
I thought you were
And
going
they're-
to say they were spice racked, but no, that's just as
Yep.
good. Did you notice that mine are little what are they called?
Looks like a cutting board, man.
Spin
Or is it a
wheel.
Lazy Susan? Lazy
Yeah,
Susan.
Lazy
Yeah.
Susan. I actually have a couple, but yeah, they're dual level and they work great.
That's freaking awesome. He says,
What-
"Get out, dude. What an imagination."
What about that?
I saw it. I was like, dude, this is awesome. I bet it's going to fit. And I always carry a 1 ounce coin in my pocket. So I went ahead and checked, and yeah, it's good to go.
That spinning Susan, though, did you have to order that off of Amazon?
I know these they had in Walmart. They're cheap too.
No, the
Yeah,
small
they're
one in the background.
the electric one.
Yeah, I got that off of AliExpress actually.
Oh,
It's
cool.
like, I want to say no more than $8. Got a couple of them actually.
I've been
Emerald
debating on getting one
Coast
that's got the lights in it.
Stacker.
T-Bird, how's it goes?
Emerald Coast Stacker. Does anybody remember when he had his little midlife crisis thing going on?
I don't think so.
No.
All right, there you go. That's all I'm asking. So Emerald Coast Stacker and I will hopefully be linking up, and maybe we can do some streaming together soon too.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, we definitely have to hang out. I was also smiling because I was excited to meet y'all. My wife was picking on me. Y'all are famous to me.
Oh, that's awesome, Larry.
Dude, we've been talking for a while trying to get other folks to meet us at the shows, and to have so many of y'all that showed up at the show this time, dude, it was like just wonderful meeting like-minded folks, of course, but just folks that you get to interact with on a regular basis online. It's freaking awesome. You guys are so cool. All Things Silver was there too. He was pretty cool as well.
It was All Things Silver. Yeah, very cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's actually been texting me a few times a week. We've been talking because we only live like 5 minutes apart now.
Oh, there you go. Heck yeah. So you know what's going to happen is he's not going to talk to me anymore because he has a closer buddy now.
Oh, snap. Yeah, I'm trying to steal your friends. But you're right about meeting people in person. When I met you and Silver Gold Stack Attack, the first thing I thought was like, holy crap, one guy's super tall. Holy crap, one guy's super short. I didn't expect that. Yeah. And then I'm right in the middle. I'm like the guy right in the middle. Yeah.
Well, you and I met first. We did that shop hop in Raleigh. You gave me the Raleigh tour for the coin shops.
That was super
And,
fun.
that was so much fun. That's what we need to do that again. That was so much fun.
I remember the minute we met, you told me, "Hey, I got my pistol just because I don't know you."
And I did.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't leave home without that thing. So, if
And
you
I
see
said,
me
"Don't
with
worry
one,
about it." I said it's totally cool. You can have your pistol, but you don't have to worry about me. And you're going to learn to trust me. And then it's cool to bring your pistol. Both are cool, you know?
and you know what? I had your toes on film, so I was good.
Yeah. I actually prefer you bring your pistol because that helps me out because I did not bring my pistol. So thank you for not robbing me that day. Yeah.
So you did a toe reveal?
Well, that's the big thing. Nobody wants to show their face, so we just do videos of knee down knee down to just show each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought this might be a foot pick kind of thing.
Oh, like a Kentucky John Sassy Susan kind of foot fetish thing? No. No.
I see a silver and gold stack attack. I don't know if he can hear us though.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There. Yeah. What's up, brother?
Same old. I was just watching the Iron Claw, the Von Erichs movie.
Uh-oh. You got sucked in.
Yeah.
Keep
I watched the
right.
new version. I watched the new version of Iron Claw with the RZA from Wu-Tang. That was pretty fun.
Gotta be better than Hawk Tua.
Yeah, spit on that thing.
Oh my god.
That's everywhere right now.
What does that say about us as a society when that goes friggin' viral?
Exactly what I was thinking. That is America. Heck yeah. Yeah.
What Larry says, I'm jealous. Someone here is going out west, sucker, to be a cowboy, baby. What is that all about? I'm lost in that statement.
Well, I do have a trip planned to California in 3 weeks.
California.
Very nice.
I have never been off the East Coast.
Oh, that's what I was looking for right there. Been digging through my box. I finally found it. There it is. The Cobra. Yeah. What's the matter with your camera? Why don't you point that at the pink Volkswagen bus Hot Wheels that's worth $80,000?
Try 150.
Oh my goodness. Good God. That's why I love hanging out with you, dude.
When he brought that thing on Pawn Stars, he offered him 100, and he said no. Of course, we all know Pawn Stars. Oh, you got the king size one.
Looks like a jacket patch.
Right?
Yeah.
Nice.
That thing's a monster.
It is. I had fun with that one. That was, I can't remember the company that did it, but it was like 5 for $10. It was a good deal.
Well, $2 a piece is a steal for that, dude.
Yep.
Hopline says, do you feel safe doing a face reveal in this messed up world? You know what? He hinted to it earlier, but I've been talking or thinking for quite a while about coming from behind the camera because there's just a different engagement when you're looking into the camera, and I'm really starting to feel into that. Larry Downey magnet. Yep.
You know it. Oh shoot! I don't care about face reveals. I do one right now. I don't care.
Stack Attack is device is not connected. He lost connection.
Out of here. Why'd you kick him out already? Damn.
I didn't do it. And yours changed. Now there's a picture of a woman choking a dude.
Yeah, it's me and Penny. Yeah.
There he is. You're back. What's up, man? What happened to you?
I have no idea what's going on with this thing tonight.
Dude, our internet's been ridiculous here lately. But they're running fiber out here now, so hopefully we'll have that set up soon. There's a Chuck Stacks. Look at that. I see a Chuck mug. I see a Chuck mug.
There you go. Quick face reveal for those who are special and hanging out tonight.
There you go. Dude, I am so glad that shirt fit that I gave you.
Oh, it fits great, dude. I love it too. Plus, it's solid quality cotton too. Thank you.
That's from Sticker Mule, dude. You need to let me know what penny stack size shirt size is, because I've got some here, and if I've got a size for you, then I'll give it to her when y'all.
Oh yeah. I know better than to say my wife's size on stream. No.
Sorry, y'all.
No.
Yeah, you want a death sentence, don't you, Chuck?
No. That's why Brian's working on his third wife. No.
Hello, people. It's face reveal night. It's face reveal night.
Come on, bring him up. I didn't see your lips moving. I think you had a model up there. You got to talk and say something.
Oh, hold on. My phone just got disconnected.
Say something.
Chuck.
There it goes.
See? It's not really
Hold on.
good.
Let me turn this thing around and lock it on here so we can all see each other. There we go.
Nice.
Mm.
Cheers.
I see 16 people in chat.
I'm lucky my eyes are open, fellas. Good to see you, though.
Yeah. Nope, I got a little something to drink in here.
Chuck, I picked up something.
Great Scott, my brother's got the maker's mark. My bourbon brother. Man, look, Great Scott, this is the first time you and I have ever seen each other face to face, and I've always thought we got the gray and black beard similar. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And
Hey,
look
Chuck,
over here.
Chuck,
Oh, wait,
I got
this way.
something- I got something for you, Chuck.
Look at that gray and black beard down there. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, there's a gray and black beard over there. Yeah.
I shaved some of it, so it's not as gray today.
Chuck, here you go. I don't know if you can see it.
It says Chuck looks like Chino
68
Marino.
68 PL. It's
Yeah, the proof
03. Oh. Is
Sovereign.
that's that St. Michael thing, the slaying the dragon thing?
Yeah, the Michael and the Dragon.
Yes.
They've had the same design for like 200 years or something like that.
Yeah, I know. And if it's in gold, it's huge money.
I got a great price on it. Fantastic.
Larry
price.
says, did this just become a community drinking hangout? Actually, no, because this guy doesn't drink. I quit drinking like 16 years ago.
I'm an occasional drinker. Very occasional.
Same
See,
here.
Alkaline says that was one way of getting a face reveal. Probably wouldn't work out on Tooly Tooly. Journey looks like an all-pro LT. What's LT mean?
Left tackle.
No, you're right though. When you meet Journey in person, he's not the kind of guy you want to mess with. He'll knock your ass down.
I'm 6'1", 290 pounds.
He will knock you down.
Those are my favorite guys to fight, the bigger ones.
Yeah, although Silver and Gold Stack Attack is a trained Marine killer, so he's a sleeper that will come up behind you and kill you with a pencil. Yeah.
A crayon.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to use pencils. We used crayon.
Larry says, I didn't say it. I didn't say it had to be alcoholic. There you go. What did Elle say? I missed it. Alkaline, she would never show her face. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tully's not going to do a face reveal.
No.
That's
Oh, great. What is that?
Shark bite pour.
Crayon.
Oh, that is freaking cool.
Nice.
That's GT.
Very cool.
What is a bottle opener? Is it a bottle opener?
No, it's just a crayon eater.
You know what? That
Wow.
would work perfect as a bottle opener. Look at the shape of it.
Marines.
Yeah, we were.
I'm going to drink
I
a
don't know where
cold
that
one
came
for y'all.
from. I don't know where that came from, but I only like the red crayons. I don't know where it started.
So,
Yep.
do all three of you guys pour?
I
I
pour.
Not yet.
Like, here's yours, Chuck.
Chunker.
Okay, I got
How
you.
many
So
ounces is that?
just you two guys pour.
2.8.
2.6.
Yeah.
This one
Nice.
I took and filled the mold with shot, and then I poured molten silver over top of it.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
I can
some of it
tell.
adhered and some of it didn't. but dude, when you see it in person, it is freaking awesome.
That is
And
cool.
then I took it to the belt sander and got a really slick, smooth finish on it. It came out great.
I was just in New Bern, Chuck. I don't remember that guy.
No, that's the guy you almost got in a fist fight with over his milky tombstone rounds at the coin show. Yeah,
We
you remember
didn't
that guy?
We didn't almost get in a fist fight. He was telling me it wasn't milk spots and it was
And it
fingerprint.
didn't matter.
Bullshit.
He said it didn't matter.
It was clearly milk spots, but
Look,
No, he
you
said it was,
could've-
what do you call it? Natural something or other, like fingerprints. I
bullshit.
think he blamed it on fingerprints.
No, you could have filmed an episode of Law and Order and found the murderer with the fucking thumbprints on his tombstone rounds that he was trying to sell to people, dude. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll take $1 off, so I only want 37." He's like, "What?" Yeah.
PMG said he's pours. He's pouring a brew right now.
I like that Stratocaster.
There you go.
That's hot.
Oh,
All right.
dude, that is sick. You know what?
Is
I
it
saw
show
one
and
of
tell
those
time?
on- I
Maybe
think-
we
I
should
think
go
it
to
was
show and tell time.
Wasn't it MLZB that just showed one of those recently? One of those.
Oh,
guitars?
he's got all of them. He's got the whole
Freaking-
set of like 10 of them.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, the black one too. Nice. This is the most desirable because it was the first one, and it's black. Everybody, loves the black. But yeah,
Yeah,
I actually got
absolutely.
this from Ida. Best of the best, Ida Herring, and it was kind of a hard buy because it's pretty expensive. It's just an ounce, and it didn't have anything with the high premium like that. But then I found out that Ida was way underpricing it. She was being very sweet to give it to me for that price, and now they go for like $300. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Ouch.
3D Wood says, "Wow, full face reveal." He left a little bit. He decided to come back.
That might be my favorite sticker out of the ones I've done.
The alien.
It's
I like
pretty
it.
awesome.
I do like that.
Yeah,
one.
it came out
It's
great.
pretty awesome. Dude. Especially with all the intaglio rounds and the shit out of Ghana with the aliens too.
Mhm.
You put them all together, it's very, very cool collection.
But I would never change my Cobra. That's my go-to.
Yeah. Or your Bulldog, the
No,
SGT.
Bulldog he hasn't been out in a while. Everybody wanted those decals. I ran out of those things like a year and a half ago. The magnets are gone. All the magnets are gone. All the Bulldog decals are gone. Everybody wanted one.
I just got new magnets in, so I still got a few of these. I just got a new supply of my regulars, but I just got the channel membership magnets. They just came in yesterday,
Nice.
and I got the channel membership stickers in as well. So sounds like you need to order some more magnets, bro.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, MSJ's been bugging me about poker chips forever.
I'm gonna keep bugging you too. Yeah. Yep. You might not never do them, but I'm still gonna bug you about it. He says those look killer, Journey. Yeah, they came out pretty nice. I like them.
Mm-hmm. Look at Chuck busting out these, busting everything out.
Oh yeah.
Now see, when my camera's turned around looking at my coins, it looks like it's in 720p. But flipped around this way, it's clearly 1080. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Man, oh please. The mysteries of technology, you know?
It's Streamlabs, that's all.
Do you
You
have
already
the paid,
created
do you have the paid version or the free one?
Well, this is the paid one, but it runs out next week, and I'm gonna let it run out because it hasn't been worth it for me.
Nope. I like how it interfaces with YouTube, but that's about it.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something cool. I got something cool here to show you guys. So I've been hanging out with MLZB and Tommy Guns trading cards. We've been going down to Target and buying these packs of cards.
Okay.
Yeah, the WWE wrestling cards, the 2023 Chronicles, 6 packs per box, 7 cards. You're a cards guy, silver and gold. You know about this kind of stuff, you know?
I don't know about that set.
Well, anyways, it's the new wrestling. So, you know, we buy them, we have a good time opening them up. So I bust one open yesterday during Tommy Gunn's stream, and look what I find. I find a signed Origins from Tiffany Stratton with the red lettering. Oh, I can't get it to focus. There you go. Red lettering. And everybody's like, oh my God, you got to put that in a sleeve right away. Chuck, stop touching it. Put it in a sleeve right away. Put it in a sleeve right away. So I put it in a sleeve.
Stop drooling on it.
You know? Yeah, why would you not want to drool on it, right?
Put some protection on that thing.
Right after the stream, I go and search that. I search that son of a gun. I searched that son of a gun on Google, and she's going for $175 to $250. This card right here that I just pulled out of a pack. And let me show you, man. You buy these boxes, and it's just like a pack of boxes of cards of baseballs from 30 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
You get, you get a few packs in the box, and you open them up. And I was like, oh, man, it's cool. And I get some cool wrestling cards that I really like. And then I get this one, and everybody's freaking out. And they're like, Chuck, stop touching it. Put it in the sleeve. Put it in the card condom right away.
How many times? If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
So no BS. I went and searched it, and no BS. This thing right here, I could trade it for a 5-ounce silver bar any second. Any second right now. That's the value on this card right here.
The question
no
is,
BS, folks.
Cards. When you come over this weekend, remind me. I've got lots of card sleeves, the soft ones and the hard ones that I don't use. They're still brand new sealed. You can have them. I've probably got 100 here that you can have.
Oh, I'd love to take them. You give me so many great gifts, from lights to cameras to stands to silver. My silver journey has a heart bigger than his head. I swear, folks.
It's a big head.
Computer parts, coin pricing guides. Yeah.
Chuck, do you have this card? I bet you don't have this one. This is
you
big
guys
money.
are most welcome.
That's big money right there.
I don't think I got your card.
No, I haven't drawn that yet in my WWE packs.
Topps card. Nice. They're not doing those anymore, are they?
No, blame Pistol Pack and Pilot for that one.
Was he the
there,
one
see?
that got
I don't have your card. I don't have your card, dude.
Oh, okay.
You're going to have to bring that someday.
I just got
I'll bring a few.
Great Scott knows those guys. Yeah.
I got a run. I was able to get. Got a hard sleever. Yep.
I was able to get 2 in before before Triple P busted it open.
You know what? When I first heard about it, they were still accepting orders. I put in my order, did my whole design, and like 2 or 3 weeks later, I get a message from them. They canceled my order and they shut it down.
Yeah, because people try to get political with it.
And well, I mean, I called them. I was like, my order's already in. Is it going to process this? Then yeah, you got it in early enough. We'll process it. And then they messaged me a couple weeks later. They're like, no, we canceled it. It's like, well, you SOB.
Oh, such a great idea. I had a blast with that one.
Yeah, I would have loved to have done. And there's some other companies that do cards, but it's not a Topps card.
It's not Topps though. We grew up with Topps.
Yeah.
Topps, and what was it? There was another one. Fleer, I think, was another one.
We had Donruss, Score, Fleer, Topps.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And those were the big ones. Upper Deck was pretty popular in the 90s.
Upper Deck got too slick though.
Yeah. Emerald said they ruined it. They did. They ruined a good thing.
Yep. I don't know if it was true. I don't know. I blame Triple P just to mess with him. I don't know if it was actually his request that did it, but
I actually go back and check on it every couple of months. If they ever do it again, I am definitely going to order some.
What do we think about 100%. The U.S. Mint raising prices? You knew that was coming.
Oh, Lord.
That's a good question for you, Neil.
70.
We knew that. We knew that was coming.
It's freaking crazy. Well, see, Stack Attack got the coin that I wanted, but now it's like $180.
Oh, the Britannia and Liberty, or Liberty and Britannia.
Yeah, I see. I got the one from the Royal Mint, and I got it at like $40, $35, something like that.
Well, that was just a B.
It's like $180.
Royal Mint was just a BU coin. I mean, standard issue. The one from the Mint, the U.S. Mint, that was limited edition,
proof, isn't it?
Yeah, they only made like 75,000 or something like that.
I'd still love to have one, but it's just I can't bring myself to spend that. I should have. I didn't know, or I would have got it when they were like 80.
Dude, when I saw them, I jumped. I jumped on it. And I paid $90-something for an ounce of silver, so I wanted it.
It's such a gorgeous coin.
It
That's
is.
that's got to be one of the most beautiful coins that U.S. Mint has put out in decades.
No, you've seen the Freedom set that I have, right? That 4-coin set.
Yeah, those are nice. Those are really, really nice. Yeah,
those are amazing.
Emerald Coast.
Set, go ahead.
I was just going to say Emerald Coast. I have the full set of the first and second generation of Garbage Pail Kids.
Heck yeah.
I have the Desert Storm, but I was there.
Wait.
I don't need the pictures.
You mean Garbage Pail Kids right here?
Yeah.
Is this what
Check
you
it
guys
out.
are talking about right
Sealed
there?
pack.
I got an unopened pack of Garbage Pail Kids right here. Let's open them right now. Happy Wednesday, July 3rd. I hope there's one in there named Neil. Yeah.
Mr. Warren had a complete set, all in the binder and everything, of the Desert Storm cards, and so I got them here.
We got Wind Up Troy, Hide and Seek. Look, it looks like a big butthole face.
Those cards,
Swinging Sally.
they were amazing when we were kids. That
Poor
was all
Iman.
rage. Her
That's
face
awesome.
is a butthole.
Spitting on ya.
Talk to it.
Talk to it. Dale Fire Club. I'm gonna give that to Dale G. Darren and Dale's brother. Curry Carly. Rainy Brandon.
And that's a Biden.
You could
Why
tell
no
all our
Troy?
ages.
All right. So I
That's
love opening those, hoping that it matches a name of somebody in the YouTube community.
Before I changed my channel name, it was Tahoe Brandon.
Tahoe.
Oh, was it?
Yep. Because I lived in Tahoe, and that was just the beginning of my email, So.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Brainy Brandon Scott. Right there. Brainy Brandon Scott. Hold on. Let me hook you up. Let me put that right there. Then
Chuck, make sure you put on the thing there. The thing.
Here's card sleeves. Gotta hook you up. Brainy Brandon, you're gonna get this high priority mail, my friend.
Thank you, man.
There you go.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Brainy Brandon Scott, congrats, dude. Big win.
Let's go, Brandon.
Heck yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Larry says, "Stop touching it."
Let's take it political just for one quick question. Are they gonna ask him not to be the candidate and put Kamala up?
They may make him withdraw. I mean, he's getting heat from his own party at this point.
Yep.
But
yes, they are.
How they're even surprised is you're actually surprised that this is what he is?
I don't see how anybody.
No.
Have you not been paying attention for the last 5 years?
We all know what state he's in. The question is, do you guys think they can withdraw him and put Kamala up? That's
Absolutely.
the question.
They can change. They can change it up.
Is it too late?
I don't think so.
Is she too incompetent?
She's a nutcase.
Yep.
No, she'll still lose, but is there somebody else they'll pick instead of her?
Might be a dark horse somewhere that we don't know about.
There have been talks about Gavin Newsom, but God knows I don't want that.
Oh, fuck no. Nobody wants somebody from California. You might as well get Nancy Pelosi. She is the worst person in my life that can tell me what's best for me. Fuck that bitch. Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
Excuse me, guys. Yeah.
No, I think they'll do it just for the female factor.
Because try to snag the votes.
You want the first female president, don't you?
No, 8 years ago, America was not ready for the first female president, and they're not ready for this one now. No.
So I don't have any problems with the woman being president, but they don't have a good candidate. They don't have a good candidate right now.
Exactly. 8 years ago, they had a chance of getting a female president, and it was a pretty good chance, but a lot of people hate Hillary, so it wasn't a great candidate. But Kamala is not a better candidate. So she is not the female president that we're waiting for to be the first in America. So she's not going to win that in any kind of way. But let me ask you two guys on the left, Journey and Silver Gold Stack Attack.
What's
Do
up?
you think for the first time in the history of we being North Carolina voters, do you think for the first time in history we might elect a black governor, Mark Robinson? Or do you think Josh Stein, the former attorney general, will get the win?
I'm going to be honest. I'll vote for anybody I think can do the job. That's about.
Yep.
That's just where I'm at this point. Skin doesn't matter.
100%.
Race don't care. Female, male. If it was anybody that was qualified, even the president, I'd vote for him.
I feel the same way about it. As long as they've got the right qualifications and they're not morons, they know what they're doing. And I feel the same for policies that they do. I believe in their policies and whatnot. Then I'm down with it.
I mean,
I don't care. I don't care.
Tulsi,
I don't care their race, gender, or nothing.
What's her name? Tulsi Gabbard. If she'd run in her bikini, she'd get my vote.
Good point. Good point. See, North Carolina is a very unique situation this year, Great Scott, because our two gubernatorial candidates, one is a black man, and it's the first time we've ever had a black candidate, and the other one is a Jewish white man, and it's the first time we've ever had a Jewish man running. So it's a choice. You want the black Republican or the Jewish Democrat, and it's a big monumental thing in North Carolina this year. It's a whole new decision nobody's been pressured with before.
Yeah.
Emerald says Trump 2024.
Well,
So
there's a
y'all
pretty
lost
good
me a
chance of
female
that.
president. There's a very strong chance of that. I'm told Biden I wouldn't be here if you did your job. Yeah, when he said that, yep, 100%. He's
Did you
like,
see that look he
I don't
gave
want to be here.
when Biden was trying to form
Answer
a
the
coherent
questions.
sentence? He just,
Oh,
he just
yeah.
goes like this.
Oh yeah. It was your look. That's what I was thinking. That's the way Neil looks at people when they start saying stupid shit like I want $48 for that 2024 kook. Yeah.
Am I really that transparent?
Yes, that's the way you look at people. I'm telling you, Neil, it's almost embarrassing to stand next to you at the coin show at the table because you just express your emotions through your face and the dealer looks at you like, oh shit, this dude's got me. He's got me. Yeah.
Look what Larry Downing just said in the
You
chat.
own people. Neil, you own people at the coin show. That's a fact, dude.
It's psyops.
Y'all read what Larry Downing just put in the chat.
I got your coin right here, Larry.
Oh, look at that.
I see a little bit of rainbow tone on that. Just a touch.
What year is it?
Ooh.
I can't see.
Oh, who cares? The details are amazing. You can still
Yeah,
see the
it is.
circles in the shield. Yeah.
It's the bare breast. So
It's
that
the
would be
booby. It's
16
the
or
booby
17.
coin.
The original booby coin.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's something Chris Kringle would charge $1,900 for.
Yeah. You know what? Regardless of his demeanor or anything like that, that man's full of some serious knowledge.
Who? Kringle?
Kringle. That dude knows some
I'm
stuff,
just
man.
impressed with his colonial silver. He's got that stuff all packed away.
Well, when he took us back in his vault, we were looking at that Paul Revere stuff. That was
Yeah.
freaking amazing.
I mean, I'm holding a Paul Revere creamer in my hand that he made. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
he had one of the goblets that he made. He had some of the silverware. Yeah.
Real deal too. Real deal.
Yep. We got film footage of it. He had some really nice stuff.
I love the stories, but I kind of feel like you guys are leaving Great Scott out. He has no idea who you're talking about or what you're talking about. No
All
perspective
right,
at
so
all.
we'll break
Well,
it
Chuck,
down
you
real
know-
quick. He's
Well,
an
Chuck- I know Chuck
overpriced
knows-
vendor. He's an overpriced vendor, and we didn't buy a single thing from him that day. But he took us back in his vault, and in his vault he's got silver, like historical stuff. He goes,
Now,
y'all want
vault,
to see
it
my
actually means
Paul
a
Revere
vault.
silver?
His store is an old bank, so he has an actual vault.
Got them locked in little safe deposit boxes. So he pulls out this Paul Revere stuff, actually made by Paul Revere. And I did some research on it later. There's a small chance that it was made by one of his, what do you call them, when somebody's training under you?
Apprentice.
An apprentice. So it's a good chance that it was made by an apprentice, but he would hold everyone and initial it, a PR. which means at one point everything in there was in his hand. So you're holding something that Paul Revere himself has held at one time,
Wow.
and it just I'm sitting there holding this little creamer, and I'm like, Paul Revere had this in his hand. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, just a tiny shitty little cup.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
Dude, I wish my drive was hooked up. I'd bring up the pictures.
All right,
and
great,
I'll
Scott.
do that. I'll do that for
Great,
another
Scott.
stream that we all do together. And we'll
I need
show
to fill
Scott
you
stuff.
in a little bit more, my brother, Great Scott. So this crazy son of a bitch who is our local coin shop dealer,
He looks like Santa Claus.
He looks like you. He looks like you, but like 50 years older. He is fucking weird looking. And he bought an old First Citizens Bank, and he told them to leave everything in it. Leave the teller counter, leave the little office manager cubicles, leave the whole bank vault, leave the back room, leave everything. Just like a bank moved out of town, and he said, I'll buy it. Why not? So now he runs a coin shop out of an old bank, and his vault is 20 feet long by 15 feet wide. It's freaking huge, and he has got it loaded to the brim with the most awesome treasures you've ever seen in your life. That dude. So when we saw him at the coin shop, or at the coin show, I'm sorry, the first morning I saw him at the coin show, he had the shittiest little display. He only had like 4 little coins in there. And I said, God dang it, Chris Kringle, you got way better coins than that. Why did you not bring something? And he said, I already sold out $40,000, sold it all in the first 5 minutes. And I was like, oh my goodness. And he's like, I'm going to come back tomorrow, bring some more. And he sold it all out the next day too. So this dude is insane buying and selling. He's a mover. He's a middleman. He is like a pro level middleman. And so I said to him, you know, I'm thinking about selling some old rounds. I got some old Buffalo tubes and things like that. I kind of want to trade in maybe for some gold, especially tonight since silver's over $30 an ounce now. And Chris Kringle said to me, you come by anytime you want, Chuck. I buy all the time. That's my biggest problem. I can't stop buying. You just bring it by. I'll buy it.
Did you guys see Palladium jump over Plat today? What the heck is going on, man? It's like tipsy topsy turvy world.
As far as I know, Emerald, yes, his name is it is actually Chris Kringle, right, guys?
Well,
I know his name's Chris. Is his last name Kringle?
It's not Kringle, but he looks like freaking Santa. It made nothing but sense.
Yeah. Well, even when you go to his store, there's a big poster of him outside in a Santa Claus suit.
Santa.
Yeah, kids cry at that. You can't show your kids that picture.
Oh, he's the biggest weirdo in town too. You don't want to bring your kids over there. No.
Oh, I guess Thule snuck in, huh? Hey, Thule.
I bet that was like a Willy Wonka factory walking in that vault.
You didn't know what he was going to pull out next. Literally did not. And then what else did he have? He had the 1000 BC goblets made out of like kings were drinking out of this stuff.
I'm going to go back in my backup hard drive and pull the files up because I've still got all the video and images from when we were there.
That goblet I was holding.
Next time we do this, we'll show it all.
That goblet was like 3,000 years old, man. It was insane. It was like a king's goblet.
Mm-hmm. I take a video almost every time I go to his shop just for the heck of it. Mm-hmm. And that dude has no BS. That dude has over 200 MS 65 plus CC Morgans in his shop. And I'm like, wait a minute. There's only like 1,000 in existence. How can you have like a fifth of the whole existence of them? But he's got them, and they're all documented. They're all freaking there, dude.
He's a hoarder. He's a definite hoarder.
He's a big buyer. He'll buy it. He doesn't care about price. He'll buy it.
He's extremely eccentric too. But if you ever walk in the shop, be prepared for a conversation.
Emerald said, but did he have a signed Tiffany Stratton WWE card?
Not yet. Maybe tomorrow.
I know where he can get one.
Yeah, Chuck, bring it with you next time. Maybe he'll buy it off you.
There you go. He can silver plate it.
Thule, you left just in time. Otherwise, you would have had to face reveal with all of us.
Oh yeah, you guys are enjoying a good laugh. I was about to pull that up on eBay and show y'all real quick.
So what are you gonna like gift that to somebody? Or are you gonna what are you gonna do with it?
No, I'm gonna trade it for fucking 5 ounces of silver. I'm not bullshitting
There you
you.
go.
Those things are going for $200 plus, dude.
Heck yeah,
Like
go for it, dude.
that was like pulling a Mark McGuire rookie card out of an old Donruss pack from 30 years ago. I mean, that was like a real hit. That was like hitting the pick 4 on the North Carolina Lotto every day. That was a big time thing right there.
Great Scott, there's a question in the chat for you from Thule.
Yeah, I was just typing in. We actually talked about it earlier, Thule. My very first face reveal was actually on my very first stream. Yeah.
Was it intentional?
Yeah, they asked me to do a face reveal, and I was like, okay. I was pretty nervous, so I just kind of flipped it around real quick, waved, and turned it back around.
Well, I learned real quickly not to put the proof stuff in front of your camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
It'll face reveal whether you want it to or not.
At that point, you like screw it.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
Well,
here you go.
You and I have been
Here you go.
chatting about it for a while about
Mhm.
coming out from behind the camera. It's like,
All right, here we go. Here we go. Pulling to the tablet over here, right? There's
Okay,
Tiffany's
yep.
chat and sign card. There it is. Look at what these sons of bitches are going for.
Yeah, but what are they selling for? That's what they're asking. What are they actually selling for?
yeah. What's
But
what's
the point is,
screenshot?
it came out of a $3 pack of WWE cards, dude. It came out of a $3 pack. So I'll go do some more research. Of course, I think like my buddy Neil. I'm sorry, my buddy Silver Gold Stack Attack told me, do your research. Don't be stupid. Don't look at it and be like, oh, I'm gonna get $2,000 for it. I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna really look into it. But I really think this thing, I could easily trade that for at least 4 or 5 ounces of silver.
Mhm.
That'd be awesome if it works out for you, brother. Absolutely.
The cool
Yeah.
thing is there's a lot of crossover with guys who are into these collecting cards and collecting silver too. So, it's not easy, but you got to, get the friendships going and make it happen. Yeah.
It's all about the relationships.
Yeah, there were multiple listings with it around that price, so I'm sure it wasn't just that one outlier that charges way too much, hoping somebody will buy it.
But if things go to shit, I always
that-
got this 1,000 gram silver fucking reckless blood coffin right here.
Dude, I love
this
that
thing
part.
is heavy.
So now we're showing off. Good. I was waiting for this. Okay, good.
Show and tell. Oh, you big
come
winner.
on.
Dang. All right. Your
Sorry, I had
D's a
to
little
pull out the
bigger than
Trump
mine.
card, you know?
Oh,
Trumped
that's not
it.
fair. Let's see,
Man, those
this
things
needs
are
to
worth
be
like
standalone video, Chuck.
$5,000 now, dude.
That is wild, dude.
When I bought it,
That's a
and
beautiful
I knew
coin.
I was paying a hefty premium, I just kind of imagined that I would hold on to it forever, glad to pay the premium. But now that I see that they still keep going up, yeah, I might consider it one day.
I'd hang on to
Well,
it. Wait till you see what gold goes up to and hang on to it.
True.
Because we're gonna see an increase in gold here. You're gonna start seeing a big difference by the end of this year, for sure.
Stack Attack, you sure picked up a beautiful piece today.
Today, I had a great trip over to Lou's. Fantastic.
Oh, Lou is awesome. Our
Yeah,
LDS
dude.
Lou is the bomb. Great
Good
Scott.
dude. And he gave me a great price on that Sovereign. Seriously. We even looked him up.
Down there.
Well, we even looked them up just to see what they were selling for, and he gave me at least 50, 75 off of what they were selling for.
Oh, that's great.
Some of them were going for 650, 7, and he gave it to me for 580. Can't beat it.
Got to readjust. My back's hurting.
And then he had a big bag of Merc dimes. I picked up some tubes of dimes, and then and I think you've already seen this, Brent. You've already seen that.
I don't
Dragon
have
Bar.
that. I don't
Oh,
think
wait.
I've got
Is that like a 21?
2018. Sorry, it's an 18.
Oh, dude, that thing is worth probably damn near $100. No BS.
You know how much I got it for?
Seriously, look right here. I got the 23 right here.
Yeah,
Perth
Okay,
Mint
I've got that one.
23. And
got the
this is
23.
going for 40. And every year before it, you add $10. That's the rule.
He gave it to me for $32, basically
Oh,
$2 over spot.
what a
That's
steal.
great. Yeah.
He
See,
doesn't get
Emerald's,
into he doesn't get into the nitpicking on the collector stuff. He's like, just give me a little bit over spot and we're good.
Hey,
But
Chuck,
that
look at Emerald's comment, brother.
Let's see, Emerald Evening, Sir Charles. Oh, wait. I got to back out and refresh. Sorry. What did it say?
It says, my feet are up and I'm eating ice cream, listening to Chuck's lies about Tiffany Stratton's signed WWE card.
You son of a bitch, there are no lies that come out of Chuck's mouth ever. I swear.
Vegas Stacker. Thanks for popping
What's
in,
up,
dude. How you
Vegas?
doing?
So
oh man, Thule said I remind her of Tony Danza. Jeez.
You actually kind of
Hey.
do look.
Totally,
I can
totally.
see it. I can see it.
Angela.
Who's the boss? Who's the boss?
Angela.
What was his daughter in that name?
Great Scott.
Samantha.
Samantha,
Yep.
yeah.
That's
What
I have a daughter. Yeah,
Alyssa
a
right.
Looney
Milano.
Tune she turned
Yeah.
out to be. She turned into an absolute Looney Tune.
Really?
Oh, she's crazy. She's nuts. I don't even remember her real name. What is her name?
Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano. That's right. A fellow Italian. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, okay, anyways, back on topic. So the issue, Great Scott, with our awesome LCS owner, Lou, that we have, is that he does not really recognize super cool things like this for their value.
Nope.
Right? So
That's
I got
right.
a 2018. You see that? Oh, shit. 2018 Comsco. These are high dollar. These are killer pieces. It's in great condition. These are going on eBay for $50
Easy.
all day. These are
Easy.
great pieces, you know. But Lou will pay me spot for it.
Yep.
Wow.
That's it. So if I have a whole pile of these, he'll just pay me spot for them.
Well, Mr. Warren's pretty close to that too. Silver. Unless it's like a numismatic, an actual numismatic. But for the most part, silver's bullion's bullion. I mean, if he gets a coin in that he pays $30 for it, he's gonna, or for like a premium coin, he's not gonna mark it up to the premium price. He's gonna sell it for a couple of dollars over spot.
Well, you
And
guys
he doesn't
remember I
care.
cashed in.
Silver.
Remember I got too heavy in silver. I got top heavy, so I cashed in that 170 ounces. So I brought different things with me for maples. Now maples, bear in mind, I probably had what $30 in some of those, and he was like, "You get spot on maples." I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna get these justice coins then? I'm not giving up my maples. If you're gonna charge me spot for a sale, take these instead."
I'm surprised you let your maples go anyway.
I didn't let them go. I kept them. I don't want to get rid of maples.
Oh, look, he got a milk spot.
I bought one of those from that dude, and I wiped it off, and it looks awesome. Yeah.
There's fingerprints. There's fingerprints.
Yeah, it literally took nothing but a cotton T-shirt and wiped it, and the thing looks BU. It's awesome. Yeah.
And
Well,
he
see,
got
now I wish I got
he
one.
got so pissy about that too. You remember the
Yeah.
attitude?
He was so mad. This guy was ready to fist fight with Silver and Gold Stack Attack. This guy at the coin show was not messing around.
Neither was I.
I got the 5-ounce bar of that, so I wanted one of the rounds. But that thing looked like somebody dried some sugar on it. It was so white. Man, that thing was terrible.
Yeah, so I talked him down to like 31 or 32, I think, and then I took it home and I wiped it down with my wait, here it is right here. All I did was use one of my cotton gloves that we got, right?
Yeah,
and I just wiped the shit out of it and put it back in the capsule. And I was like, damn, I could sell that for 40. That thing's awesome. Yeah. So that dude, he's just a terrible, terrible coin show table guy. You know, he just didn't know how to talk to people. That's all it is.
And he always has great stuff, though. That's the thing.
Okay, Chuli's asking, did anybody recognize any of our faces or voices? Of course, me, no. But I don't know about you guys.
I've very rarely done a face reveal, so who knows?
Well,
No.
I can tell you somebody did recognize Kraken. and walked up to him and said, "Are you cracking Travis? I watch your videos." It's like,
You're
Yeah,
right.
he's always sitting back in his chair just filming himself.
You're right.
yeah.
I was there for that too because I had to work my ass off to even get anybody to even know I was coming and existed at this show. Really, I had to work my ass off to let people even know I existed. So to watch Stacking McCracken sitting there smoking a cigarette with his wife Mary, and then all somebody just walk up on him and be like, "Hey, I'm Jonathan Eason from the streams. How you?" Yeah.
MSJ, I actually did have a couple of the vendors there that knew the channel, so that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And I've met a bunch of people over at Lou's when I've been at Lou's.
Well, your channel's growing like crazy. You're over 5K now.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I really don't. Remember the first time I got a sub, I was like, really? How'd that happen?
What about you, Scott? Has anybody ever recognized your voice or your face at a show or anything?
Well, like I said, I don't go to that many shows. The shows I've gone to have been, kind of YouTube meetups. So yeah, as soon as I walk in, they usually recognize me. Haven't had anybody recognize me by voice. I would think I could hear Chuck's voice from pretty far away and be like, I know that voice.
Yeah, he's got a pretty distinguished voice. Yeah.
35 years of smoking. Hell yeah.
That voice box was earned, baby.
You know it.
You worked hard to get it there. Yes, yep. Heck yeah. So what y'all looking forward to? What's your in the next through the summer? What y'all looking for the most before the summer's out?
Sub 30 silver prices.
You think it'll get there?
I think we'll hit it again. I think we'll hit it again. At least once more, twice.
What do you think, Scott?
Whew. That's gonna be rough. I think we're right at that period where, yeah, we might see it one more time. But I wouldn't be surprised.
A new floor, I do believe a new floor has been established for sure.
Oh yeah.
28, 27, high 27, 28. I don't think we'll go, but I don't think we're going to go below that. I'd be shocked.
If it does, it would pull right back out of it. It's holding too strong over 28 now, and I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't build a solid floor at 30 within the next month or two.
Yeah.
But I mean, you usually get the summer slump, and we got a dip, but it's back up over. What did it got to almost 31 today, didn't it?
30, 40.
Yeah. Let's see how to do last night. Hey guys, I gotta go for now. Glad to see y'all. Pre-fireworks show in my neighborhood. Well, 007. I hope you have a great time. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, light some shit on fire. Hell yeah. So I see things kind of I see things the opposite of you guys. I see silver trying to bust up past 30 and having a problem doing it. Even though it crept above it a little bit today, everybody was saying 29 is the floor and it keeps hitting 29 and bouncing back up, but I kind of look at it the other way and I feel like it's 30 is the ceiling and it's hitting that and now wanting to fall back down.
Well, that's because there's a historic ceiling at 30 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's got to get past it, just like any other kind of chart.
Wait.
It's going to have that channel that it runs in. And so it's got to get out and stay out of it for a while.
Don't forget, gold went up. So you've got that symbiotic relationship with gold. Most times, not all the time, but a lot of times.
Just to speak on that real quick, though, 1 month ago, I sold almost 100 ounces to our awesome LCS owner Lou for $32 an ounce for silver. So it's not really that symbolic. Silver's been there. It was there last month.
Yeah.
It was there the month before, and we all had plenty of time to sell it. So I think now it's on its way down and just barely trying to reach up and then fall.
Well, you guys remember what silver price was in January of this year?
What, 22?
2208. 22.
It was in the low 20s. Yeah.
22. Yeah, and then we shot up to 32. $10. That's pretty impressive for
in fact, I put out a community post back in February for the leap year day. the leap year day, February 29th this year, AppMex put out a notice. I got the email. It said everything on the whole site is site-wide bulk pricing, no shipping, everything. It was like no premiums on anything. And it was 22 an ounce. And I put a community post out saying, everybody back the truck up to AppMex right now. I'm telling y'all, do it. Y'all think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, spend 1,000, spend 2,000, spend 10,000. Do it right now. Everything site-wide pricing is cheap, cheap, cheap. And I got nothing but comments about how crazy I was, how stupid I was for shopping at AppMex, how overpriced they are, and how terrible an idea that was. And then 2 months later, AppMex is selling their shit for 30 an ounce, and everybody's jumping on it. So I reposted that community post. And I said, look, 2 months ago, who was a crazy son of a bitch, you know?
Well, AppMex just has a reputation, and so if people think AppMex, they think of high prices.
Even though they have no appreciation for where spot is at the time. That's what I'm talking about. It was at $22 an ounce, and they thought, screw you, AppMex is terrible. And now it's at 29 an ounce, and they'll still say, screw you, AppMex is terrible. But when you show a good deal to somebody right into their face, they just don't want to accept it. That's my point.
Well, look at their ticker. Their ticker for silver is usually 20, 25, 35 cents higher than the actual price of silver. So they're basing it on their own. Hey, well, we'll just throw a number out there. It's never accurate. It's never accurate.
Julie says JM is the worst, even though they're basically one and the same.
They're all. I think everybody's owned by some. They're all owned by the same companies now.
A-Mark.
Yeah, A-Mark owns most of them. Yeah.
Look, here it is. I just pulled it up on my tablet right now. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Chuck Stacks, old post. Spot prices 2 months ago. Hey folks, back the trucks up. Spot is below average. Look at what it was. Oh, sorry. It was $2,000 for gold, $22 for silver. And AppMex was having a leap year day on February 29th savings deal. Any quantity, site-wide pricing, 1 day only. And everything. It didn't matter if you ordered 1 or 100. It was that discount bulk rate at $2,000 for gold and $22 for silver. Yeah. Chuck put it up there saying, everybody, back the truck up, folks. Spot is below average. Premiums are below average. Buy, 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 buy. And man, I got about a dozen comments saying I'm an idiot for going to AppMex. And you know what I did? I spent $2,000 on AppMex that day. And now I'm trading that shit in for Lou for $30 an ounce right now. Our awesome LCS, awesome guy who's paying $1 more than any of the other LCSs in our area. He says, Chuck, you come by anytime you want. I'll pay you $29.50. I'll pay you $30. You know, 2 months ago I went, he paid me $32 an ounce, dude. He paid me $32 an ounce for buffaloes. 2 months ago. It was I posted a video. It was May 24th. I posted a short about it, dude.
Yeah, he's a fair guy. Like I said, he gave me a killer price on that. So I didn't even go in there to buy gold today, but he pulled it out because he knows I like jumping at stuff that, you know, I wasn't expecting. So he pulls it out and I'm like, how much? They're going for 6 something. I'll give it to you for $5.80.
Heck yeah. So everybody laughs at me. They're like, oh, wait, you don't want to sell it for $29.50. You want to wait till it goes to 31. And I'm like, no, I got the evidence right here to show you guys that I bought this shit for $22 an ounce this year in 2024. I'm not talking about back before COVID or none of that bullshit. I'm just watching the market, stealing the deals. I learned all this from Silver and Gold Stack Attack. I met this dude last year and he taught me all of this shit last year, and I'm using all the skills. It's like Tony Robbins' book. It's awesome. And I'm making killer profits. I'm telling y'all, I'm making killer profits. Listen, imitate success. You will enjoy it. Trust me.
There you go.
Too kind. Far too kind. Far too kind.
These used to be matters of just maintaining your wealth, because they, you know, people will still tell you now that precious metals is not a flip kind of situation. You know, you got to be in it long term just to, keep
I
from
actually don't like the term investing when it comes to precious metals. I think that's
I don't either. Yeah.
a horrible word for precious metals. You don't invest, you save.
For me,
You
it's a
don't-
savings account.
Yeah, you don't invest in if you are. Somebody posted the other day on my last video. I stick to it. If your precious metals are the majority of your portfolio and you're counting on that, that's not good. That's not a good. You should never have more of more precious metals than stocks and other investments. It's bad news. But this guy insisted. He's like, "No, you're wrong," and I'm 75% metals, and I'm like, okay, what do you, man? I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. Just I don't recommend it.
PMG, thank you so much for that $2 super chat, brother.
Yeah, I
really
saw that
do
come in.
appreciate it. Yep. Awesome. He's a new channel, y'all. Y'all go over there and check him out. Awesome.
Yeah, typically precious metals aren't an investment, but you can't deny, like was said earlier, in the last 4 years, it's doubled.
Yep. But here's the problem: the dollar. The metals go up in price, but the dollar stinks. He's switching up on us.
No, Akadaka is just trying to call me. I'll have to call you back, brother. Sorry. Let me message him and get him to come into the chat.
So, Scott, a perfect example of that would be people tell you, "Oh, I bought my silver at $5 an ounce back in 1980, something like that, 70 something, 80 something," and it's like it's gone up to $30. You can't tell me it's not making money. I said that's fine, but look at the dollar value in that same period. So essentially, even though metals went up, the dollar went down, and you're still paying pretty much concurrently the same price for what you paid back then. So, but it does maintain, though. Metals will maintain. At least they're doing that. So that's proof of that. But the dollar is what's killing us. It's losing value.
Emerald, I'd have to say no because I don't know what BTE is. Sorry, Stack Attack.
BTE. What is BTE?
He says maybe he meant money in BTE.
Maybe he meant Bitcoin. Maybe, I don't know.
BTC.
Maybe.
I still have some Bitcoin left.
I've got some crypto, but I don't have any Bitcoin. I had a little tiny bit, and I bought it when it went down to 15,000. I didn't buy much, a couple $100, and I sold it when it got to like 26,000. And so, I made a little tiny.
Think about it. There. If you could have came up with that 15,000, even just 15,000, and you sold it when it hit 65. I mean,
it went up to 76. I think
it hit 70 something.
Yeah,
I have a bunch of altcoins that I hold and just a little bit of Bitcoin. But how about that dude back in the day? He didn't know about Bitcoin being as badass as it was going to be. He spent Bitcoin and a half on a Domino's pizza. That is one expensive, crappy pizza right there. Let me tell you.
It was actually a lot more than 1.5. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly what it was.
All I know is that was one expensive bad pizza.
Okay, here it is. I just looked it up. It was he paid 10,000 Bitcoin for a pizza.
10,000. Jeez.
Today it would be worth $700 million.
Oh my Lord!
Domino's of all things.
Here, look, check this out. Screen share. There it is.
2010.
Yep.
10,000 Bitcoin
for 2 Papa John pizzas.
Oh, it's even worse than Domino's. Papa John's. Oh God.
Yeah, that's freaking wild, dude.
Let me ask you a question, Great Scott. What is something in the silver and gold community you found the most return on?
That's a good question.
Well, that one was a pretty big, like I said. I paid a pretty good premium on that, but it's like it's pretty much doubled, and it's just a 2022. It's just 2 years ago, so that one, but that's a new coin, to have jump like that. That's not typical. Other than that, I would say the so I've been collecting since I was young. You know, like my first purchase was a roll of Burke dimes. You know, when I was like barely old enough to see over the counter. You know, like just first started getting into it. But about 8 years ago, I was watching TV with my dad, and he saw 1916 or 17 Standing Liberty Quarter on TV. And it was weird because there were like 3 TV shows, like within a week or two, that all had a placement of this quarter. Anyways, the very first time it popped up on TV, my dad said, it's like, oh, I always wanted one of those. When you hear your parents say, I always wanted, you know how hard it is to come up with things to buy your parents? They have everything they could ever possibly want. You could never like repay the joy that they've given you with the things that you always wanted growing up. So when I heard that, my ears perked. So I immediately got on eBay. This is within my reach. I can get this thing that my dad's always wanted. I can
That's
make it
awesome.
happen.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I immediately started looking for these, and I picked up one and felt good, and then I kept looking and was able to find a nicer one and a nicer one and a nicer one, sniping deals on eBay back in the day, and these have gone up a lot also. When coins hit that 100-year mark, they get, you know, like
Good gold.
reinvigorated. You know, people start really looking for them at that 100-year mark. So these have gone up a whole lot too. Um, and I think right now, really, the market is going really hot on the walking liberties and the merc dimes.
I've been stacking Merc dimes like crazy the past couple of months, trying to finish another box.
How far away are you?
Well, I've got a full box of 50, and I'm halfway through another box of 50. So, and then I'm calling it quits on the dimes. I think that's plenty. It's taking longer this time because I keep finding other things I want.
I
So
should have paid more
I'm
attention to
distracted.
90%. I really should have. I've only got one tube of each, and that's it. And I should have, while I was able to get it at 16 times and 17 times.
Yep.
And now locally around here, it's 24, 25 times face.
Even Lou was a little bit high at 23 today. So
Yeah.
That's all right. I put out a short video about 9 months ago where it was 30 times face. Don't forget those dimes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Kraken, how you doing? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Kraken's back. Yeah, at the Tulsa Coin Show, I was a little surprised, you know, and it seemed like I had heard a little bit before it, but it's more common that, you know, it's going for like spot, you know, spot prices on
I keep hearing
Constitutional.
I keep hearing of folks that are able to get it really close to spot, but not around here.
Chuck, FYI, Lou's going to be focused on a lot of, he's going to be focusing on 90%. He's going to bring in a lot more of it.
Wait, what's he more interested in buying? That's what I want to know.
He'll buy any silver. He'll buy anything you bring him. But he's really going to hammer it buying 90%, which is fine by me because I told him, I said, keep bringing those dimes in. You guys saw the picture of that bag that he had today, right? Did you get that?
Yeah, that freaking pillow.
That thing weighed a ton. And here I am. I picked out 2 tubes, and I'm like, wow. I got 2 tubes.
OTG says he's hunting a BU Platinum Merc. Did they make Palladium Merc? Did they make one?
Yeah, that's the design they used on them.
I did not know that.
Well, Palladium seems like a gamble, though.
It is. It always has been. And trust me, the people that bought in at 3,500, they're ruined that day.
Oh, they're not happy now.
No, they're not. And that's the one reason I never got into Palladium. I just wasn't convinced. It was an awful lot of money. It was more than gold for how long? Years.
Yeah, super long time.
Platinum would be the better play, even though it's lower right now than Palladium. If you're going to go into something extreme, I'd rather go with Platinum.
He says he's a gambler. There you go.
I don't gamble with metals. I get the best deal I can and go from there. I'll gamble with everything else.
You know what? I just looked down. It is 11:30. I got to hit the bed, y'all. I got to get up more and go to work.
So it's 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost
I'll leave
there.
and lighten
Almost
stuff
there.
up.
We'll see how it goes. There could be a bunch of fools on the road tomorrow night on my way home.
I'm not doing it for the next 4 days. I'm incognito.
Hey, guys.
look,
I gotta go. Penny Stacks just came down and said I need to get my ass to bed. Say hello, Penny.
Hi, guys.
hey, Penny Stacks. We'll see y'all on Sunday. Y'all be safe. Happy 4th of July.
Super excited to hang out with you guys this weekend. Heck yeah.
Heck
It'll be
yeah.
fun.
Y'all have a great one. Take care, buddy.
Good night, guys.
Thank you, dudes.
Happy Independence Day.
Great Scott, Stack Attack. Thank y'all for popping in. It's been a blast. We got to do this more often. Y'all take care.
Absolutely. See you later.
Yep. Everybody have a great night. Happy 4th of July.